Hello, everyone.
Oh, spooky. Was I
I know.
spooky or
Welcome,
what?
welcome, welcome to the Midnight Live with Laura and Victoria Dockwood.
Yes, me and Susan have finally married, tied the knot.
I know. Valentine's Day came early for us.
Oh, well, hey, it's another day.
I know. It's just another day. Just another day. Let's see who's with us. So let's see. There's me. There's Rob. There's Pinky. I seen Crypt in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Michael, welcome. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Am I missing anybody?
Right. You got Catu is in here.
Oh, hello. Hello.
I have no idea what the hell that shit is after my name. F4N4X. That's something new, okay?
Like a secret code or
I
something?
don't,
Laura?
yeah,
What's
that's
going
my
on with
secret
that?
code.
What's going on with that?
I'm actually yes, I'm a secret agent. Nobody knows.
You're a secret agent. Ooh.
Pinky, Miss Pinky's there.
Pinky, yes, she's there. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah,
This was like a last minute. I said, Laura, what are you doing tonight? I'm not really doing anything. I'm just sitting around. So, and I understand like some people are on live, but no, we'll just shoot the breeze.
That's all. Me and
whatever comes out. Hello, Sean. How you doing?
eating chocolates and sucking coffee. That's what I'm doing.
Oh man, no chocolates for me.
My father bought me a
Chocolates for
heart full of
me.
candy chocolates, so I have to eat them.
Who bought them for you?
My father. My father gives me and my sister a chocolate heart every
Oh,
year.
that is so nice.
So I'm sitting here eating my chocolate. Sorry, guys.
Chocolates and coffee.
Hello, Sean. How are you?
Hello, Sean. I haven't messaged you in a while. Well, maybe I did, but just not hello. So, hello. God. So tomorrow's the big V day, huh?
The big V.
The big V day. What do you have plans? Anything special, Laura?
Just going on with Carla and you.
That is true, guys. We are going to be on tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I promise you'll actually be able to see me tomorrow. I just was too lazy to get ready tonight. So that's why I have my avatar.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't do shit either.
Friday night, man. I'm being lazy.
Well, I had a headache earlier today, so I had to lay down. And
yes, Sean, it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it is. Maybe that's why I had the headache.
Oh, I have to watch some scary movies tonight then.
So I was talking shit about it, so it gave me a headache. That's what it was.
I started watching the Scream, so I rewatched the first one. Now I have to just go up the route and watch all of them.
I don't watch any of that stuff. I don't know. It's just not my thing. I get annoyed at watching those kind of movies. I think I mentioned it before, because it's always the girl falls down.
Yep, she screams and then she ends up getting killed. Or she ends up getting kidnapped or
something scary's going on. Instead of getting the hell out of town, they let's go see what it is.
I know. Like for me, like I would like go see where it is. Or come after them, like go after them, run after them with like an axe or something.
Right. You don't go down to the basement with just
I wouldn't
with a
just
candle. I mean, come on. So I think that's the part that just annoys the shit out of me.
It gives this woman a bad name, huh?
Well, there's always some skinny blonde chick with high heels.
I use my kickboxing skills.
Yeah, there you go. And she falls down and she's like, oh, I gotta get her. She deserved it. She fell. So no sympathy for.
But you know what, though? I seen some gaming. The gaming is like that too.
Alessio, the spicy meatball is here.
The spicy meatball is here.
Yes. Hi, Janice. Yeah, I know. I would love to see a scary movie where, you got the guy, he's, stalking people, scaring them. And then when the girls or somebody gets chased down, have them turn the tables where the girl goes after, the villain. Just once.
Do you hear me? You're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah. No, I was probably shaking the thing. Is it okay now?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So just once. Yeah. I'd like to see the girl go after the bad guy. But that won't happen. So
yeah, I would, you know what? I would kick ass. I would go after them with my kickboxing skills, punch the living daylights out of them or kick them.
And then again, how many times can you kill these guys in these movies? I mean, what is there, like a Friday the 13th 400? I mean, it's just the same thing over and over. I just find it annoying. So yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want.
yeah, it is very annoying. It's just they ran out of ideas.
That's what it
That's what it
is.
is.
So yeah, I know I
That's
split.
what it is. I
You
tell you.
guys enjoy. I'll just find something else to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Cryptwalk is going to
Oh, Crypt's
sleep.
going nighty night. Well, it's late for him over there. So good night, Crypt.
Sleep well, pleasant
Sleep
dreams.
tight.
Or are we supposed to say spooky dreams?
Don't Breathe is a girl takes on bad guy movie.
I know, it's just, yeah, I know, and some people get, oh, they're great movies. No, I'm not saying they're not great movies. It's just annoying movies. Okay,
Yeah.
you did the one scary. We got it. We got the crap scared out of us. Move along.
I know, huh? Just move along. Just move along.
Come up with something else. But that's not my thing. So
yeah, tomorrow, besides being on with you guys, I may go out tomorrow night. I don't know. Depending on how it is. It's a long weekend for me, so I may go out Sunday or Monday. I don't know.
Secret plan.
One of these nights I'll go out.
Sunday I'm going to start the insanity of building the ship. So let's see how that goes.
Oh, that is right. That's right. It looks amazing.
It looks insane is what it looks, but I'm up for the challenge. I figured let the house. I got the tools and everything all set up. And yeah,
that's going to be
we'll
exciting.
see what happens. Installed a new magnifying light and magnifying glass so I could see these dinky little parts. And my husband just shakes his head and says I'm nuts. I go, well, hey. You don't know until you try.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would just like it would land out the window.
It might. Who knows? Like it's the first time I've ever done anything like this. The
next thing we know is Laura like throwing it out the window.
Hearing the F-bomb and then crash. So yeah, but you just got to have the patience. And
that was a tiny little box, though. I mean, the box is small.
Well, because it's all just little metal sheets.
Oh my god!
And I got to cut all these little pieces out. And I'm thinking,
oh Laura, don't have Steph see it.
Yeah, she did see it.
Still go bonkers.
She thinks I'm crazy.
Oh my god!
So it's funny. I send her pictures of that little stuff because I know it drives her nuts. I go, look at this. And she's like, oh my god.
Yeah. No, I may. I don't know. I don't know if I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to go out with my friends or whether or not I'm going to do something else. I have to think about it.
Yeah, what the heck? Just throw an outfit on and start wandering the streets. You'll end up somewhere.
Wandering the streets. Pick somebody up. Hey, you want to be my Valentine?
No, that might be a big mistake.
I know, huh? Go in Boston. Hey, you want to be my Valentine's? Just come right over.
Yeah, lady, come on.
Ew, God, creepy.
Come here, sweetie.
Oh
man.
No. I'm all set.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that I need to be get done and get into, but I don't know. It just all depends on how I feel when I get up. If I'm going to work on, magazine stuff or house stuff, who knows? But no Valentine plans that I know of, to be honest.
That you know of? You think there may be plans?
No, but you never know. You never know.
I mean,
I'll say to my husband, gee, well, like the surprise that you got today. I said, well, gee, Susan got a nice surprise today. And I said,
Rob, do you want to be my Valentine, Rob?
All
applications need to go to Laura beforehand so that they're approved.
Thanks, the pressure. Oh no.
Everything needs to go through Laura first.
Yeah, I'm tough, so just
I tell you. You know what I was just what's funny? I was talking to a friend of mine not too long ago, and we were just talking about the discussion, like how like just the word love is being constantly used all the time. It's just like a word that's out there.
Right.
Um, so we were just talking and stuff, and it's kind of weird how so like everybody's seen like the Dockwood hauntings, and that's basically, a lot of people don't know, but it's basically my true story of growing up.
Right.
So I didn't really have any parents growing up, so I was basically on my own. So that's I tell everybody that that wants to go out with me, that it's not only complicated, but they need patience. Because growing up without a family figure, you build like this big, like huge, like guard, like kind of like a shield,
Right. Hey,
and it's
Sage.
it's it's very hard to take the shield down. You know me, Laura.
Well,
Like I
it's
didn't
trust issues.
in the beginning, I didn't trust you either.
Right. Well, hey, what you
It
see is what you get. That's, I'm pretty
yeah.
simple.
I mean, it takes really a lot of patience with me, and a lot of people can't handle that. And for me, it's like I have to like spend time with that person, spend
Right.
time in person with that person, get to know them. And then, slowly, the God would come down, but just need
Well,
patience.
so you always got to
Patience.
remember that not everybody that you meet is going to be like what you've dealt with in the past. So
Yeah.
you just got to remind yourself of that. I know it's difficult, but
Yeah.
and it's hard, especially not that it's just a shit on everybody, but YouTube it's hard
Yeah.
because everybody is hiding behind either persona or some kind of picture, and you really don't. Excuse me, you really don't know what you're dealing with until you really get to know them.
Yeah. Hello, Sandra. Welcome in. Thank
My
you.
God, I'm choking to death already.
I
Hey,
met
Sandra, how's it
Sandra the
going?
the other night on a live.
Oh, nice,
Yeah, I'm glad I
nice.
met you, Sandra.
So
Um,
yeah, you just gotta each day
yep.
and
Take it
just
little by little. I know.
you know pay attention. But I always greet everybody with an open heart, open mind,
Mhm.
um, which sometimes leads me into trouble, but then they're in trouble because then I let them have it.
But see, and then I get a lot of people that say, well, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So why do you take so long? And I'm like, you just need patience with me.
Right. Well, because like I said, you grew up the way you grew up. There's a lot of
Yeah.
mistrust and all of that. So that is pretty much when you grew up that way, it's ingrained in you. So it's hard to let those things go. But that's where the work is harder on you because you've got to remind yourself not everybody is that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I'm definitely trying. Um, you know,
So
so
yeah,
yeah, we'll
it's
see
just
what happens.
stuff you got to work on, and yeah,
Yep.
patience. Janice, no, well, I'm going on tomorrow with Susan and Carla tomorrow afternoon.
Yes.
But no morning brew tomorrow morning because Sarah does her show on
Yep.
Saturdays, so I'm hanging out over there. And then Sunday, just the miniature insanity on Sunday.
Yes. So be prepared for Laura to like start screaming or something.
Well, no, that's what I'll be muting. Hit that mute button.
Be
Let the
muting.
F bombs out and then click back. It might not be that hard, but like I said, it's the first time around with this type of model, so
Mhm.
uh, we'll see how it goes. But I did get an extra little surprise.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
Yeah,
the I was talking about how I wanted to get the next house with the train.
yeah.
Well, I ended up somebody gifted that me. I got the house with the train.
Ooh,
So
that
that'll be
sounds
coming up.
exciting.
And that
Yeah,
one has a music box in it. So we'll
oh my
get
god, that's amazing.
it's gonna
And
be
I do
fun.
agree, Sean, we don't want that negative energy around us. See, that's my issue too, because I am an empath and, clairvoyant, and, with my gifts, I do intentionally have my guard up because I feel so much negative energy.
Right.
So that's part of my problem too.
But see, also
Um,
with those gifts, you should be able to trust your gut.
mhm.
When you meet first impressions are that is undoubtedly the truth. First impressions are exactly what they are. When you meet somebody and your gut says no, red flag, get back off, you trust it and get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention to those signals. Yeah, Rob
Oh,
says
thank you,
nothing wrong
Rob.
with keeping up your guard. There's
Yeah,
nothing
Rob
worth than
said the
someone
same
hurting you.
thing.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with keeping up your guard. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
No, there
And
isn't. But then it also causes problems because then you're afraid to trust.
yeah, yeah.
See, it's a double-edged sword. It really is. So sometimes you gotta
Well,
let
I guess
loose once in a while.
I truly believe that there's a soulmate for everybody out there.
Sure.
You just keep on searching, or maybe it's like right in front of you the whole time and you don't realize it. But it's yeah. I guess when you feel right, you feel right. I guess when it comes down to.
Right. I love that. Sandra Pink Paranormal. Amazing. I'll have to check that out.
Yes, she is. She she has a great channel. You do
Ah,
definitely have to check her
I might
out.
have to check it out.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Always on the search for a new team to follow and to interview. And
Oh, I may actually have.
Tina!
Not that I talked to Sandra yet, because we just connected, but I may have her on my show in the future.
Sandra from Bristol?
Nope, Sandra Pink.
Sandra Pink.
Yep, Pink Sandra.
All right.
Sandra Pink Paranormal.
All right. So, yeah, that'll be nice.
No, Bristol is actually coming on next week.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Sean and Ryan, I think all three, if I'm not
Oh, Lord.
mistaken.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to be as censored. It's not going to be censored. I just tell them to let it rip, man.
Yeah, it's going to
Let it
be
rip.
fun.
Hello, Mr. Prism. Thank you
Mr.
for
Prism.
joining.
Hello, sir.
I love his gaming. I love the gaming ship that he does. It's pretty cool.
It's all cool.
Yeah. I do like
thanks
that.
for posting that there, Pinky.
Yes, oh, my thanks. Sorry, Sandra. I didn't talk to you beforehand. So I put you on the spot right now.
That's it. That's it. You're out there now.
You're out there now, Sandra.
Yeah, you got to perform. That's it. We'll expect big things.
Hey, Tina. Welcome. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Mr. Prism's really getting that going and out there.
I know. That's good.
It's good. Got to get these channels up there and growing.
Yeah.
I was just, talking about that earlier. I was it was this morning, and just talking about how, the struggle is for content creators. It's a struggle just with YouTube alone, dealing with YouTube, all of the stuff that is required, and you got to hustle and keep things going. Otherwise, you're just a forgotten channel if you just don't keep putting stuff out there. And it's hard. But we manage.
See, that's one of the reasons why I'm getting up there to being monetized, but I'm going back and forth whether or not I want to be, because I find that once you're monetized, they nitpick every little thing too.
They can. So you kind of try to keep it at a minimum adult content.
Hey Sage, how you doing?
You know how it is. You just got to watch what you say, how you say it. Put stuff out there, and then it gets even more intense if you're using, clips from other people's shows or videos, and so you got to watch if you get in trouble for that. So it's I think it's just easier just being an interviewer. We have it easier than most.
I know, huh? Yeah, I for the life of me don't even know where I'm going with this show, because some people are asking for me to do not just paranormal, like other things.
Right.
So
That's all right.
I'm gonna start searching around and seeing what I find.
I'm still waiting to hear back from John, the Bigfoot guy.
Oh, yes.
He's been really busy, but he's got some fantastic stuff he's been putting out. So I'm waiting for him to answer me. I had to give him different dates because the original date I picked, he wasn't available. So working on that one.
Feel that out and do what you enjoy. Absolutely, yeah. Sage. Absolutely. Yep. I have to tell you a story. So, at my job, I have to be very professional. So anyway, I work with a whole bunch of people, and one of them, I started feeling like really uneven with him. So, it's very weird. So I had to actually work with him a lot more recently.
Right.
And I deeply feel that he's a warlock.
Oh.
Because he has the same characteristics as a warlock. And I just every time I get near him, it's just like weird energy. It's like he's trying to like suck my energy away. It's really bizarre, really bizarre. And then I talked to some other people and they said that's the classic signs for a warlock.
Oh, so maybe, I don't know, maybe
And you
throw
know
out
what?
some
I
things, you
I
might find out something.
and the thing is also like but warlocks could be very um conniving in a way.
Right,
But you know what? And then I find like other people that and it's weird, it's like I find that other people like put like this persona before them from who they actually are. I've been
right.
finding more and more people like that too.
Ah,
Yes,
uh,
yes, I do, Rob, I do. But yeah,
th
it's unreal. So I'm like and it just came to me. I'm like, I bet you he's a warlock.
well, he might be living,
So
the
now I'm staying away from him. I'm like, putting up my guard and I'm like, you talk to that person. Don't even because I could see that he's starting to read me. Like
Oh, okay.
when he sees me, it's like he's glaring like right through
Through
me.
you,
Like,
yeah,
oh
okay.
God, no,
Yeah,
no,
it could
no.
be.
So
Sandra,
I
no,
said,
not Bigfoot Rob. It's, the man that I deal with is, his name is John, and
yes.
he's been doing investigations up here in the Adirondack Mountains, since the summer, and he's gathered a lot of data, so we're trying to agree on a date to have him on, because I've had him on before, but I've seen some great stuff that he's been putting out, so I'm excited to have
It's
him
very
come on
exciting.
again.
Very exciting.
Yeah,
Oh, Pinky, you have Viking blood?
pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's cool. Like, I'm actually due to have my I know, Rob, how going character, I freaking scare everybody there out of there. Not only
Maybe like calling the
him.
police, lock her up, man.
I know what's weird is that, there's a lot of people that know um my channel and who I am, but it's very weird that like sometimes they don't know what to say to me as well. Like they're like they're amazed, but then they're like, "Oh." They're kind of
Well, it
they
can
kind of
go
pull
either
off.
way. They're either gonna look at you like you're a nut job, or they're gonna be
Yeah,
interested.
exactly,
You
exactly.
know.
But my my next past regression therapy with Paul is coming up. I think the end of March.
Okay.
And twice I went back to the Viking era, and my name was Nessa, and and I had a sister and a brother, and I was actually a Viking in the Viking era. I was
Aha.
actually a warrior. I
She's
actually fought too.
one of them tough Viking chicks.
I know, I
All
know.
right. That's okay, Sandra. Yeah, but I'd be interested in talking with that gentleman, Rob. I like to interview anybody, so it's
Yes,
I bring anybody on so we can enjoy their experiences, because everybody's got more than one story.
exactly. Exactly. I wouldn't mind like exploring like the different cultures as well and the different religions, like, voodoo, hoodoo,
Oh yeah, yeah.
all of that as well. Maybe get a couple of vampires on the show.
It's hard. I hear it's hard to get the people that are into vampirism on their shows.
Because they don't want to be seen on camera.
Yeah, well, I know, because I know that Steve there from Nocturnal Frequency,
Hmm.
they've been trying to set up a vampire show, and they're having, I guess, the hard time finding people that are willing to come on. I mean, you could use an avatar, you could use an
Yeah,
alias.
yeah.
We're just interested in getting the information on how they live, how things are done. It's
They're very
curiosity.
they're very it's not that they're private, but they're very I don't know. They don't like to be out there.
I can get it. Yeah. Well, because I gave him the information you gave me about that woman in Salem.
Yeah.
The one that smelled you.
Oh, yes, that was
I
a
gave him her name and what store to find her. I don't know if they ever got in touch with her. I have no idea.
well, it was a customer. It wasn't even a woman that worked there.
Oh, I thought it was somebody
So
that
it was
worked
no, it
there.
was a customer. So Carla and I walked in the store and she just grabbed us and she was like, "What mug do you think I should get?" So she let us choose. She had two mugs. And we go, oh, we kind of like the bat one and the other thing that has design. So then we went to check out, and she was right in back of me. And all of a sudden, I don't know why. I kind of like threw Carla underneath the bus.
Yes, yes, you did.
But all of a sudden, it came to me that she, it came to me that she was watching Carla, like her channel. So I go, hey, do you know who of horror on YouTube? And she goes, yeah, watch her channel. And I go, there she is right there.
She's famous. Grab her.
So I kind of like, I don't know, like a message just came in me and said, you know what, this chick watches her channel. So I was like, okay. So I kind of like threw Carl under the bus, but then like she was like right in back of me and she started sniffing me. And I said, I said to myself, well, maybe, maybe I smell nice or something. I don't know what's going on. And she goes, what blood type are you? And I'm like, at that time, I completely forgot. I was like, oh, I don't know. And she goes, I bet you're O negative because you smell so sweet. I smell it in your hair.
That would freak me out.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Personal space, bitch, back up.
That's great. And then Carla was like, well, we have to go. Bye. See you later. She kind of like dragged me out the door.
Go smell somebody else. Get the hell out.
Oh, it was so funny.
Rob says, I'd quite happily come and talk to you, Laura. Sure, Rob. Yeah, once you get your stuff rocking and rolling.
Oh, definitely, Rob.
I give everybody a chance to come on.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm excited to see Rob's channel up and running.
And well, yeah, and same thing, Pinky. It is a very interesting interested you to look up the Vikings. I probably have to do some of those stories and put them in the magazine because a lot of people are interested in old Viking lore and stuff like that. It's really amazing.
When I was fighting, it was kind of intense, and back then I was married, and my husband actually got killed in battle. And then I ended up, my father was basically a king. And then I just basically grew up being a warrior. And then eventually my father passed away and I took over the reign of, the kingdom and stuff. But yeah, it's, the Viking era is pretty interesting.
Right.
Very interesting. Yeah. That's probably why I'm so attached to it as well. Because my character, I kind of have the Viking symbols on my face.
It is. The whole thing is very interesting. Well, all of them are when you start digging deep. But not for nothing. I mean, if you want to do some of the research, Pinky, and then send it in to me, I'll put it in.
That would be fantastic, Pinky.
But I just added to my notes of what people want to read about. And because everybody is curious about, the days of old and what each bloodline went through and experienced. And I have no idea. I never really looked up my family lineage. I know there's some interesting stuff, but I've just never jumped into it to see further.
Yeah, I would love to live like where Rob's living, like because it's so like it's culture-wise and everything. It would be so fascinating.
Well, that's what I would love to go to, like the UK. It's all the history there. It's just
And plus, I'm a tad bit Irish as well, so I would love to go to Ireland. That's like on my bucket list.
Ireland is beautiful. I've got a friend
I would love to go there.
Well, I guess you would call him famous. He does a crafting tour show, and they travel all over, but he always goes to Ireland because that's where his family lineage is from.
So pretty.
And he shares the photographs. I'm thinking, oh, it's so gorgeous. So, I get to experience it through his posts and everything, but it's pretty neat. And that's, the reason why I do what I do, because I'm interested in that stuff. And so is everybody else. So that's why I always encourage people, just, send stories and send in information so they can share it with everyone. So
Rob, you don't have a spring or summer over there? It's just because I went to Denmark about 2 years ago, and I stopped in Iceland. I absolutely loved Iceland.
It's very
I
beautiful
also
there.
I love Iceland. I mean, but the typical spring and summer, the warmest it gets there is like 62. But it was beautiful. It was just beautiful. It was so green. It's like it was I would live there in a heartbeat.
Well, it's like where Pinky is. It's freaking gorgeous. I'll never be able to go there, but at least we
Yes.
get to, see it through her eyes, and it is very nice. Pinky says the Norse
Yes.
gods were fascinating to me and how they fit into the modern world. Yeah, well,
Mhm.
like I said, if you want to do that kind of research, go ahead, look it up, share it, and I'll put it in the magazine. Otherwise, I'll just add it to the notes of this other stuff I got to look up, and I'll get to it
Mhm.
eventually.
It's linked to druids. Yes, I feel that I'm linked to like so many things. It's unreal. When I go into medication, yeah, I'm taking
Medication.
medication. I'm taking medication.
She's drinking,
When I
guys.
go into meditation, I mean, I'm shown like the Egyptian goddess. I'm shown like hieroglyphs. I'm shown like Basset. I'm shown like so many things that I could be possibly linked to. Don't go to the Netherlands
Yeah, I know. I just
if
seen
you
that. If you
like
like,
nature.
you like nature, I love nature, so apparently that's where I need to go.
I
Well,
love nature. I can't wait till the spring and
I'm still
summer so
waiting
I
for
can get
Pinky to
out
pick
there.
me up on, with the dragon.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm not hanging out on the roof because it's cold out there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like 20 here as well. It's pretty cold. Yeah, I can't wait to the spring. I want to get together. I want to look Noah up so we could collaborate, go on an investigation because I want to go to the Spider Gates, that cemetery with him.
Right?
And then there's a couple other paranormal groups around here as well that I want to collab with. So I want to do that.
Has anybody heard from Noah? It's been a while since he's put anything out.
Um, he's been doing gaming, but
Okay.
not for a while though. I don't think I have to reach out to him.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while, but usually he
Yeah.
puts stuff out. Maybe he's just hanging out because it's too cold. Pinky said her dragon's out of gas.
Oh man, Pinky.
Oh no. Guess I'm stuck here then until spring. It was worth a shot. See, Rob,
Yeah.
summer has 2 weeks. The best autumn is great, and though probably my favorite season.
Oh yes.
14C. It's good summer for us. Nice, nice.
Yes, I'm linked to Incubus as well. Yeah. So many. Like I have so many things that I'm linked to. It's crazy.
So when you mentioned how you're doing I know a lot of that's private, but you're doing the past regression thing.
Yes.
Are you satisfied with what is happening? Do you feel different when this thing is going on?
So a lot of people say that it could be like your deep, like subconscious mind that is flowing away and like, and letting things out that you secretly keep hidden inside. But I swear, Laura, it's like, why would I know like my sister's name and my my brother's name and my father's name? Like that, that's weird.
Right.
Because I specifically, like Elsa was my sister's name. Michael was my brother's name. Like I don't know anybody that has that name. And Nessa, I mean, why would I call myself Nessa?
Yeah. Well, see,
It's
and I'm going to ask a question that probably most people are thinking, but they don't want to say. And me, I'll say it. And I mean no offense. But when you
yep.
first started this, did you think it was just total BS?
When I first started, yes.
Okay.
To be honest, because again, like you hear like a whole bunch of things like saying like when you go into deep sleep or meditation, it's your subconscious mind that's coming out.
Right.
But I could literally feel like when Paul puts me like in like a meditation state, kind of like a slumber, and goes through the steps, I find myself like it's not like I'm out of my body, but it's like I'm drifting to that era. And then I pass on to another era too, which is very weird because right after the Viking era, I already went into there like twice already. And then right after that, I get the same thing that I go into the witch era.
Right.
And I have the same thing happens to me. Like I'm about eight, a, a young adult. Like first I started as like 8 years old or so. And then I have a baby sister, and then I have a beautiful mother, she's cooking in the kitchen, she's doing herbs and things like that. And then it goes into, she ends up, disappearing, getting killed. And then it's the same thing all the time.
Right.
So, I'm going to see what happens with this next one, like if things change. But yeah, and Paul's really good too.
Right.
So I would highly recommend going to him if anybody is interested.
Right. Hey, Cynthia. Nice bonfire and joy.
Here in Quebec, let me see.
Prayers and well wishes, Pinky with the hubby. I hope everything goes okay.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah,
know
I
him.
would I said his name and he showed up. Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Hey, Steve.
We
Good to
summoned
see you.
Steve.
Good to see you. We were just talking about, Laura was talking about how you can't get vampires on your show.
I know what I need to. I got to ask Steve some questions because I've got some, and it has to be backstage, Steve, because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. He's got this one person on his show all the time, very brilliant person, but I don't know, man. I've got some questions about this person, but and also I have other questions. Like Susan, do you think that here I've taken over a show?
That's fine.
My question is, when you go through this procedure with this guy, do you think that it's just the power of suggestion that leads to where you're going? Because it is a hypnotic state.
Yes. I honestly don't know.
If he just, says a certain thing and that just leads you in a certain, because I've never had this done.
So the session goes, so he talks to me, and then, he puts me into a deep, meditation state. And then he brings me into, it's usually like a room or a hallway. And then there's like a whole bunch of set of doors that you have to pick.
Okay.
And then the one you choose to pick, you go through. And then once you open up that door, you're into where you need to be. So up until that point, he doesn't suggest like where I need to be, like a certain place. Like the only thing that he brings me into is that hallway with the doors.
Oh.
And then once I open up the doors, then I take over and I describe to him where I am, what do I look like, what my name is, etc.
Right.
So that's usually how it goes.
Sage has a good question. He said, has any of your regressions brought to light why you respond to things now? Good question.
Well, I definitely think, one of the reasons why I'm so connected to being Wiccan in my practice and, the Viking era is because of my past regression, my past lives. As far as me being so guarded, I think that's just, and protective, I think that's just like me growing up. So, but I think the other ones, that's probably why I've been so connected to my character for a long time, is because it's kind of like a combination, like, my character is like a combination between Viking, spiritual and, magic. So I would say that.
Interesting. Because that's how I always figured, okay, you're in a hypnotic state. Mm-hmm. So it would just take, one word from whoever is performing this procedure to lead you in a certain direction.
No, he doesn't give me any direction. It's just, he does direct me to that hallway.
Right.
To the doors. And then I have to pick up, and then I have to describe to him what the door looks like that I pick.
Right.
And then I open the door and I'm into the area where I need to be. And it's not like he's like prompting me to, like the place where I am or like what I'm wearing, things like that. I basically describe everything to him. Like I describe to him, I tell him what era I'm in, I tell him what I'm wearing, what my name is.
Right.
I tell him if I have any family there, what's going on, who do I see. So, and I kind of, once I go through that door, I kind of take over, and he just asks me those questions, and then I just let him know.
Right.
And then how we ended is just that, he just brings me back out of it. I go back to the door, I open the door, and then I slowly would just come back.
Okay. Yeah, if nobody's ever met Steve or checked out Nocturnal Frequency Radio, please do.
Definitely check out Steve.
Steve has an awesome program, and he has some great guests.
I kind of like his voice too. It's very soft.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, how's it going?
Hey, man, good to see you. Good investigation the other night.
Yes. Ryan's always got it going on good.
Yes.
But yeah, if you never checked out Steve, go check him out. They really dig into some interesting stuff on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice. It's refreshing to get like a different perspective. And
then you get to see his cutie pie dog.
Yeah.
Ozzy.
So yeah, have you ever asked that guy if he's ever had anybody in a session where they've gotten nothing? See, I would love to have him on, or you have him on, so we could pick his brain. Because I would I would love to ask these questions.
Absolutely. Yeah, I could after my session, I'll definitely bring him on.
I mean, do you have to be totally willing and open for this to work, or
you do?
I mean, is there things that are going to block it so that nothing's going to come through? Because I've never had this.
If all the blocks that I have, if he's able to get through me, then
yeah. Well, okay.
Oh, it looked like it was windy there, Ryan. It looked like it was pretty windy, but it was cool.
Sean says yes to
being open.
Okay, so you totally have to just open yourself up completely to be able to accept the procedure. It's
just like any other meditation state too. Like when I go into meditation, you have to be pretty much open as well.
Right.
Like how my meditation usually goes is that, I put on some soothing music and I just lay flat. And then I just close my eyes. I put on headphones just so I don't get any disturbances. Hey, Caroline, good to see you.
Hi, Caroline.
And then I just go into a state. So the way I do it is that I start at it's kind of, I have to describe it. It's kind of a wooded area, but the trees kind of make like a tunnel, mind you, that you just walk through. And then I end up at this log cabin. And I open the door, and then I see a beautiful fire going on, pictures on the wall.
So you see everything in complete detail.
Yeah. And then that's where I usually meet my spirit guide. And then my spirit guide, Angelica is her name. She's Native American. And then she takes me to where I need to go.
Oh.
So it's usually, in that state, but it was very interesting not too long ago. And I told you this, Laura, not too long ago. She took me to this long wooded area. And then I ended up going into this room. And then all of a sudden I seen this guy that was like all like fluorescent white. Like he glowed like high heaven. The only thing I could see from him is his beard, and it was like very detailed. And then I could see the white cloak he was wearing with the little gold like leaves on it.
Right.
And he kept on calling me his child. And I said, he kept on saying that it's my destiny to lead his children into the light. And then to lead his children.
Right. Yeah, I do remember you saying that.
So I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. So I said, what do you mean leading your children? He goes, it's your destiny to help my children get to where they need to be and these children into the light. So then I look behind him, and all of a sudden I seen images of all these people, and they were like glowing as well. And all of a sudden I put my hand up and this huge, like, blocking light came out of my hand and blocked all these people away from what was on the other side of this light that I was making with my hand. And
Right.
all of a sudden, they went all into this white light. And then he said, "See, this is what I mean. You need to lead my children." So I was like, "Okay." And then, and then right after that, Angelica took me out and she goes, "We're going to come back here another time." I said, "Okay." So
Interesting.
then the next time, the same thing happened again. But this time, he told me specifically, "I'm a healer and I need to also help people here on earth."
Uh-huh.
So, and then but it's amazing. And this person has appeared to me several times. It's not, it's to the point now that it's not just a meditation, which is kind of freaky.
Right.
But yeah,
Excuse me. Hmm.
so things like that like really like stick in my head.
Well, yeah, it makes you think. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean said
Hey,
that
Carla.
his is an energy tunnel, not a hallway. So it's different. It's well, obviously different for everybody on how they experience this. Miss Carla, hello, hello. And
Hello,
Kiwi's here
hello,
too. Hi,
hello.
Kiwi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope I'm
So
not freaking everybody out with my stories.
well, no, but I mean that's the thing is that's why I've never experienced that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that haven't either. So
Yeah.
we're curious on how it works, how the process works,
Hmm.
and you know what everybody's outcome is.
Well, meditation in general, you need to be open. I mean, and I know like everyday things happen, like stress and, like personal business and things like that. You have to be really open. And the same, with meeting your spirit guides as well. You have to be really open to even meet your spirit guide. My spirit guide, believe it or not, I drew her when I was a teenager. I just, because I draw portraits as well. And
Right.
I literally drew her. I drew her father. I drew my spirit guide that I met several years later. Um, and I have them all like on a picture that I just drew out of nowhere. I knew her name, but she didn't come to me until like maybe like a year or so later.
Okay.
And that's when I met her.
Hmm.
So, so it's pretty interesting. And I was also told that I am generally a healer, and what I do is I could sense people that need my help. I come into their lives, help them where they need help, and then it's the calling whether or not I stay in their lives or I leave their lives. And you know this, Laura, from
Right.
the
So it's
past. So I strongly, whether or not I stay in their lives, I don't know, but I feel that, I typically know when somebody needs me to come into their life to help them.
right. Well, yeah, because that's pretty much how that works with a lot of people. You're only there for a short amount of time for
Hmm.
that specific person purpose, and then you move along.
Yeah.
Um, you're there when you're needed, apparently. So it's
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know
And
a
as
lot of
far
people.
as my practice goes, Wicca, it's kind of, I don't consider myself like a, you know, per se like a Wiccan. I kind of like blend everything all together because I do work with crystals, herbs. I have a crystal ball. Um,
Well, who
so
don't have a crystal ball? Come on.
I know I love my crystal ball. I absolutely love my crystal ball, and I have a scrying mirror as well.
I get
Um,
I also have the crystal ball, and when I have people then come over and they do readings, and they're like, "Oh,
yeah,
do you see
yeah.
stuff in the ball?" I go, "No, all it is it's for protection. I'm not
Yeah,
seeing
it's
anything in the
pretty
ball."
cool. So I would say like I kind of have like my own practice, so I kind of combine
Right.
everything all together.
Well, they say actually I hear that from a lot of people who are, Wiccan or claim to be Wiccan, and I hear that it's a lot of them it's their individual practice, because if you get into like a coven, and stuff like that. Then there's like hierarchy problems and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I don't believe in covens. I mean, covens work for some people, but you have to really trust them as well. For me, I'd rather just do it by myself so I could be, I could have my be responsible for myself.
right. Yeah. Sean says, my mentor uses a frequency and slows down our heart rate,
Hey, Sherry,
uh,
good to see you.
meditative states. Ah. So, hey, Sherry.
Laura, do you practice?
Not really. Uh, but I'm open to all spiritual, avenues. So I keep myself open for all kinds of things. But as far as strictly practicing Wiccan, no.
So
I
being
do
a
have some things that I do refer to, but as
yeah,
far as practicing, no.
so being a minister, are you like generally open? Does that
Yeah.
help you to
So if
be
if
open?
somebody wants me to perform a Wiccan ceremony, I will. If somebody
Okay.
wants me to perform, a Christian ceremony, I will. Um, the majority of what I have performed is Christian ceremonies. Um, Same thing, it just depends on what the person's looking for. And if I have the education, then I will do it.
Mhm.
If not, and if they really want me to, then I will research it. And then we'll perform the ceremony as long as they, fall into the guidelines that, I pretty much, uh, I don't want to say demand, but it's just like, I have everybody when I am performing. Say I'm going to do a ceremony. I have meetings with my couples, and
Mhm.
I have discussions, and there's questions that I ask them. And if I feel that they are ready for that level, marriage, commitment, then I will perform the ceremony. If I don't think that they're ready for it, then I'll tell them, and I won't do it. It's nothing worse than you're just marrying people, just because they want to do it. And then you find out 6 months down the road, they end up getting divorced. So I make sure that they have a true commitment to who they are and as individuals
Eh,
and as couples.
I mean, I don't know. Like I'm 50-50 on marriage. It's as long as you have a commitment towards each other. I mean, to me it's just basically a piece of paper.
Right.
I don't know, you just have to like, and this goes back to like when we talked about earlier about love. I mean, you know, being truly in love means, no lying, no cheating, being, you have each other's back, and you're
Good
committed to
times,
each
bad
other.
times,
Yeah, good time. Like
sickness, health.
if you have an argument with somebody, you you would know, like, if you have an argument with somebody, you don't expect that person like 2 minutes later to be talking to somebody else. It's
Exactly.
like it's like
Right.
the commitment
Well,
and
there's hell. I've had some humdingers with my husband, but I still like him
yeah,
at the end of the
yeah.
day. It's just
Yeah,
everybody
so it's
goes through
like,
that. But you got
it's
to
like
remember, it's everybody's different. Everybody has their own opinion.
yeah, some
And
people like getting married because they like that commitment, but to me, like, I go either way. I don't need to per se be married in order to commit to
right,
somebody,
right.
you know?
But I mean, if people want to take that step, then I'm willing to be a part
Yeah.
of it, as long as I know that they're mature enough to handle the responsibility of marriage, because it's not
Yes.
easy. Marriage is work.
Yeah.
I've been with my husband since I was 15 years old. And I'm telling
Wow,
you,
Laura,
yeah,
that's intense.
well, we just had a connection and that was it. And it stuck. And like I said, there's been days where, yeah, I'd like to just throat punch his ass. And I'm sure he feels the same way about me. But, at the end of the day, we're still there.
And that's
It's
the thing. I mean, that's great that you guys have each other's back and you work through it together, you know?
right. And that's what it's all about. It's work, because people, oh, it's love and we're getting married and it's so romantic. Yes, that's wonderful. But there's an ugly part too. And you gotta be willing to face it together as a team.
Yep.
Everybody's got to remember, marriage is teamwork. It's hard work.
Mhm.
And it's not, all just one side or the other side, and
And
a lot of flexibility.
it's not an instantaneously thing either,
No, it's
you
it's
know?
not.
Like those TV shows that and I'm the biggest advocate to watch them, 90 Days. Get married in 90
Yeah,
days.
no, and that's not true because there's people I know that that's happened to,
Really?
where they have met. The funny thing is that it's an ex-boyfriend of mine. I'm still friends with him and friends with his wife. They knew each other for just I think about I I would say 3 months. And then he just knew he wanted to marry her, and they're still married to this day.
Wow,
It's been
that's
eight
amazing.
years now, 8, 10 years. And they're a perfect couple. And because everybody gets the biggest kick out, oh my God, well, is that your ex-boyfriend? Well, so I can still be friends with somebody. It just didn't work out between us, but he
Mhm.
found his person and they're perfect together.
Well, I mean, if it clicks, it clicks. I mean, if you have that instantaneously like chemistry,
Yep.
but again, you have to actually spend time with them one on one and get to know them too, you know?
Right. Mr. Prism says, Mrs. Prism and I have been together 15 years, still aren't married. Well, in your
Yeah.
soul, you're married.
Yeah.
And that's really all that really matters,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly. Oh, Rob. Wow. Can you imagine a paranormal wedding with all the creators and community? There, the photos would be great, like a Halloween party.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Actually, I do love it when people do themed weddings because it's fun.
I would love to go to a masquerade party.
If they had, yeah, like a masquerade wedding or
Yeah,
like you said, a Halloween
that
based
would be
wedding, or
amazing.
that's fun. Yeah, you gotta, it's the one time you're gonna do it, hopefully, and you might as well, pull out all the stops.
That would be
Kiwi says
amazing.
19-year anniversary this year. Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Oh my god, that's
See,
incredible.
it's, and the thing is, it's nowadays, it's very rare when you get people that are together
Yeah.
15, 19, 20 something years because I, I've noticed with a lot of marriage is just disposable. Well, I'll just find somebody else. It's the attitude they have.
Exactly.
And so then when I sit down with couples and I do the interview because they're like, well, what do you mean an interview? Well, I got to make sure that what I am getting, because when I'm performing the wedding, I'm involved in this. So I have to feel good about it when I'm performing the ceremony because it is a sacred thing.
Yeah.
Whether people want to believe it or not, whatever religion you practice, it's still a sacred thing. And you're giving your promise to each other and to your creator that
Mhm.
this is your partner for life. And nowadays people just don't see that commitment. And so they get a little mad when I say, well, no, you're gonna have to find somebody else
Well,
because
it's even like dating, like, I know, a couple of friends that, see one person one week, see another person one week. It's like it's all over the place, you
they
know?
hop all over.
Yeah.
Crazy when you start meeting people, my son was dating. Excuse me, he met this girl online. Didn't know her 5 minutes. She wanted to get together and hook up. My son goes, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I don't think so. Nice talking to you." And he moved, got rid of her quick. So you know what she was doing? She was bed hopping just because she could.
My god.
I
Sandra,
mean,
that
that's
sounds
no respect for
amazing.
yourself. I mean,
Sandra Pink
geez.
said, "I have a good friend, she got married in an abandoned, and haunted strip club." That's amazing.
Jeez, it's just something else. Pinky, married 22 years. You rock on, girl.
That's amazing.
That's great. Tina says, as soon as I saw my husband, I knew that we were going to be married. I wasn't ready, so I avoided him for 6 months. We ran into each other again, and we've been together ever since. See, yeah, that's what it is. You might not be that first, because when I first met my husband, it was like I said, it was grade school, and
Yeah.
all the girls were chasing him because my husband was cute. So, and he was a girl magnet. And all the girls would chase him around, and I'm not chasing that guy. I'm going home. I'm the one that didn't bother with him. But then he keeps saying, well, gee, where's Laura? Where's Laura? And, oh, Laura went home. And I'm thinking, well, I'm not chasing him. If he's interested, he'll come find me. And he did.
Wow.
And then I fed him and I couldn't get rid of him. So that's,
Oh, man. There you go right there.
I doomed myself for eternity. Yeah, you feed them and they don't go away. Let's see, Mrs. P and I got together. I was 15, she was 16, and never looked back. That's great.
Oh,
So that
that's
you were
sweet.
meant to be together.
Yeah.
Whether or not you want to, do a ceremony, it's up to you. I say, so yeah, it is a sacred ceremony, promising yourself to another. Exactly. So it's serious business. So
Mhm.
that's why I do the interviews. And some people look at me, like, well, I don't want to go through this. Well, then that means you don't want to go. You're not ready for a full commitment. If you
Mhm.
can't sit down for like a 15-20 minute interview and ask a couple of questions. Let's see. Sherry said divorced 13 years ago after 28 years of marriage due to domestic injuries. Yeah, see, that's the bad thing.
That's
I
not good.
understand that. If you're
Yeah.
being abused, then you get out. Because I know there's a lot of people, I don't believe in divorce. Well, I don't believe in getting my ass kicked every day either.
And it can't sometimes it's not even like physical abuse, it's mentally.
Right. I have a friend who she's married to a man, and it is mental abuse that he uses on her. But she sticks with him because she's got a great life. They built, a restaurant business together. They're loaded, but she's not happy, but she's got all the material things.
Mhm.
So, that's up to you. You want to live that way, then, that's your choice. But I think I'd rather be poor and happy than, rich and miserable.
Same with me. Yes. Hey, Cynthia, good to see you.
She's got on there, oh man, this fire is warm and the breeze through the pines are mesmerizing. If I were any more relaxed, I'd be dead. Oh, she's such a lucky duck. I can't wait to I've got a lot of stuff to burn. So I can't wait till spring so I can open up the fire pit and start throwing we've got a lot of lumber we got to get rid of. See, Tina said he proposed after 6 months. 8 years later, I said yes. That a girl. See, you make them wait. If it's the real deal, they'll wait. They will wait. But a lot of people don't realize that. It's not a game. It's serious business.
It is.
Because no matter who you marry and what you get involved with, it affects you in some way, in all manners. Physical, mental. So you got to make sure it's the right one. So no, I always tell everybody, you don't rush into it. If you're not ready, I mean, I've got some weddings booked for this summer, and one of them is a young man that's actually I could be his mother. I was around when he was born, and I've known him his whole life, and he's already been married once.
Exactly.
And now he's going for number 2, and I've got to have the meeting with him, and I'm going to, I tell him straight out, you've got to make sure that this is the real deal. Don't do this just because it's fashionable.
Yeah.
And you think at that moment, oh, I've got to be married, it's just, that's not the way it works. That's why, oh, you shouldn't live together. Well, no, if that works for you, then do it. Because what better way to find out if it's the right person? If you live with somebody and you can stand them, then then you got it going on.
And that's the thing. You have to get to know somebody,
Yeah.
in like one-on-one and really, get their flaws, because I can't tell you, there's like several times that I went out with, guys, and not until later on I found like some things I really didn't like about them. Like they were either narcissistic,
Yeah, that's
or
bad news.
it just didn't feel right. So
Yeah.
you definitely need to spend time with them,
Lots of time. There's no
before you
rush.
go to the next step.
Yeah, Janice says, I got divorced in 2000, never again, single life forever. That's great. Like everybody asks me if I would ever, if anything ever happened, God forbid, and to my husband or to our marriage, would I ever do it again? Probably not. I make the joke saying, well, I spent all those years training one, I don't have enough time to train another. But but who knows? I mean, hopefully nothing ever happens, but probably not. I probably wouldn't be married again.
See, I totally agree with Rob. And that's the thing too. Like you have to, like again, for me, I have to just feel comfortable before I let my guard down.
Right. Well, you got to build that trust.
Exactly.
But I agree. Yeah, when you're hurt, because we've all been hurt on that level.
Yeah.
But you also got to remember that the next person coming along isn't the person that did the hurting. So don't condemn them for a crime they didn't commit. So you got to put the walls down a little bit just to let it in a little.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the flags, the red flags. So I mean, like Susan said, she's dated a few people and some weird shit would pop up, and then okay, that's telling you, nope, that's not your person. But you can't, because my sister-in-law did that. She was married for a long time and she was betrayed. It hurt bad. And then when she did get married the second time, she was putting the same blame on the new husband for the old husband. And I would sit down and talk to her and says, you can't do that because that's not the same person. This person isn't going to do what that person did. He might do something different, but you're already condemning him. And that causes
But I
rifts.
think, like I'm always honest as well. So I think like as long as like I explain myself, like even before like going into like dating or etc., and then that's their choice whether or not they want to be patient with me or
Right.
not. But I usually put it out there beforehand and let
Yeah.
them know where I stand.
So that's good. You should do that. And
Yeah.
if it's supposed to be real and it's meant to be, then they are willing to wait.
They'll be patient with me.
Yep.
If not, then
Yep. Then move along. Yeah, so this says, I've never been married, and at my age, I don't feel the need. I'm in a committed relationship, and I don't feel like it's necessary anymore. Exactly. You just go whatever is good for you. The only problem with that is when you get old, and then something happens, and you get elder, and then you have no rights, as a couple. So, at some point, it's good to have that marriage license. So if something happens to one or the other, you have the right to whatever's left behind. Because usually families will step in and say, well, you're not his wife and you're not entitled. But this is the life you built with that person. So legally, towards the end, you need some kind of safeguard.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining, Sandra. Take care.
She's taking off. Fly away.
She's taking off on her broom.
My broom. I'm trying to figure out where to hang up my broom in the studio.
I need to make one myself.
I keep tripping over it. I had fun making the one I've got.
Really?
I keep, and I ended up slicing my finger up and doing it and everything else.
I know.
But it was worth it because it's cool. But now I got to figure out where the hell I'm going to hang it up because I keep moving it around.
Oh my God.
Yes, we all need to go hang out in the woods. But right now, our woods is loaded with snow. So
yeah, I like the woods. I mean,
I got to wait till it thaws out.
A lot of people prefer the city and,
Oh God, no, never.
Like the woods. The woods are very mysterious. That's where we're thinking once, my character is made and stuff. That's what we're thinking of filming, like in the woods, like in a log cabin. And then my character will come to life. It would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I just counting down the days till spring, and I'm just gonna
head up to
the mountains. And
oh my God, Rob, you have snow up there.
Let's see. Well, they got pummeled up on the mountain, so they're of course the snowmobilers loving it. But yeah, and it's not bad to hang out there in the wintertime. But the thing is, you can't really wander around because everything's covered in snow, and so you gotta wait till spring, and we could just you get the smells and all of that. That's all part of the experience.
Pinky, that's great. Yeah, there are 12 Norse gods. That would be great if once a month, Laura. That would be cool.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, Pinky. I'll put it in.
That would be awesome.
That'd be nice. And you got time because the deadline for the March issue isn't till the 25th. So you've got time if you want to get one in.
Yeah, and the sexy guy and girl, correct?
Yeah, like we're still waiting on to see who the winner is going to be.
Still need to be voted. Guys, I'm out of it. I'm going to tell Laura right now, I don't want to run back in it.
Because Ace tells me every time I put up the script, where's Victoria? I said, Victoria already won.
Well, the thing is, I hate like running against people.
Yeah, but
like I absolutely hated running against Carla. But I feel like everybody, everybody's beautiful in their own special way.
Sure,
but I am not getting back on that tally. I tell you right now, I don't want to be voted back in.
Oh God. So he just did it this time. He goes, "Where's Susan already won." I said, "I got to give everybody a chance." Oh, okay. I get it. No. You like her, but everybody.
I'm not getting back on that vote.
Everybody needs a chance to win. So I got to remind him. No, Ace, Susan's not in this one.
No way. I'm not getting back on it. That was me
You
complaining,
complaining.
Laura. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Ace was doing it too because I got a message from him. How come I don't know Ace? She's already won. We have
At
to give
least it would vote
everybody a
Terry 10
chance.
times. LOL. The spicy meatball. He's probably sleeping now.
I've been waiting, everybody to say, how come I'm never on the list? It was because I'm doing the magazine, so I don't need to be on it.
You could be on the list.
No.
Come on now.
So I try to give everybody a fair shake.
Who is his Valentine's?
Who's Alessio's?
Spicy meatball.
He's his own. He's his own Valentine. I was talking to earlier. I told myself he can make me a dinner. I would down for that, even though it's far away. When a man says, "You'll never find someone like me," you're right. I'm finding someone better. That's right, Janice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 1:12 in Poland. Yeah, he's probably sleeping. He popped in to say hello and then went to bed. I just think he gets to dream about all of us lovely ladies.
Ooh, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed right now. I tell you, I'm drinking some coffee.
Oh, and that's unusual for Susan. She's ready to drop.
I know. You know what it is? Like I've been basically staying up on the weekends now. Like I go to bed like at 11 or 12 o'clock at night now.
Wow.
Fridays and Saturdays. Yes. I just
living on the edge.
I'm living on the edge because during the week I'm as lame as can be.
Well,
like I'm listening
to
Laura's live, and all of a sudden I find myself asleep.
It's hard. I mean, you're up really early during the week.
Yeah, so I'm at work. I'm at work by 4:30 my time.
Oh,
so crazy. That means I wake up around 3.
Yeah,
and it's so funny because Nick and Florna's on.
Yeah.
And I usually pop into their live and I said, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah, I never make his because it's late. I'm usually passed out by then.
Oh yeah, he's usually on to 5 a.m. and then he ends it. And then sometimes John Boy is gaming as well, right. So I pop into his live.
Yeah, I miss all of that because I'll stay up. Like Jimmy will go on late, and I'll turn him on. I'm laying in bed listening, and the next thing I'm gone. And then when I wake up,
Crow is on too.
Yeah, I miss Crows too because it's just too late.
Yeah.
Pinky says he's dreaming that all the ladies are feeding him spaghetti and meatballs.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, John Boy is fun. I do enjoy watching him and Raven game. And now Mr. Prism as well with his Battleship.
Right.
Game is pretty cool.
Every now and then I'll catch Raven.
Yeah.
But it doesn't last long. But I miss a lot because it's on so late.
Yeah.
I try, guys. I just pass out.
Yeah, I know.
Even if I'm in the middle of talking to somebody, I'll be messaging somebody and watching something. And then the next thing, I don't want to wake up in the morning and say, "What happened to you?" I said, "I'm sorry, I fell asleep."
No, Rob, I'm staring at you.
What do you say?
Laura's like, "You got to smile sometimes."
I do that on purpose.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm just staring right at people.
Yeah, she is.
I am right underneath my cloak. I'm just staring at them.
Dark hypnotic gaze.
Yeah.
Well, the last time when you were on with Pinky and I typed, "Hey, Pinky, smile."
I know, that's so funny. And everybody there's a couple of times some people came in. They're like, "Is that a real person? I don't see her move."
She's a mannequin.
That's the way I like it.
Sage gets up before 5. But I don't usually get on till later. I get the family taken care of, get my coffee, and then I have a silly ritual of drinking my first cup and seeing famous birthdays. So yeah, no, I get up. I'm a zombie. I let the dog out. And then I decide if I'm going to stay up or not. And I usually do. And then I hop online and start doing some work. And then I catch myself falling asleep at the computer. I've done that several times.
Well, you have the morning brew.
And then, I got to be ready for the morning brew. So and that's what wakes me up, chatting with everybody in the brew. Otherwise, it would take forever because my sleep pattern sucks. Up every hour, on the hour. It's like, it's pretty bad when you get old and you pray, "Please, God, just I'll take 5 hours of sleep. I'm not grubby. Let's see. I always have fun with Jimmy, but we get emotional and cried last night having to listen to Pants, No Pants. A bit. Oh, yeah, I missed it. See, I missed it, Pinky. I got to go check it out. I missed it. And that's what it is. I try to catch up, and everybody goes, "Oh, did you see this?" Nope, not yet. I'm trying.
Yeah, I try to catch up with everybody as much as I can. This week, I'm a little behind on lives. I have to rewatch
totally
everybody.
behind. So behind. And
I'm a little behind, but at least I have, a 4-day weekend, so that's pretty cool.
And then you also got to remember, just regular life gets in a picture, and you got to
Yeah,
take
I
care
mean,
of that first.
I come home because I go into work so early. I come home at a reasonable time, but then, when I get home, I do my kickboxing or, I do like, I do dance as well. And then, do meditation, get dinner ready,
Oh,
so
you got time
it's
for
like a big
meditation?
schedule.
I haven't meditated in years. I don't have time.
Love meditation.
And I know if I tried it, I would, you know what happened? I'd fall asleep. I would be sitting there meditating and I would fall asleep. I know I would. Because as soon as I get relaxed, that's it. My eyes just close. It's awful.
Yeah.
Sage says, I am really big behind. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little junk in the trunk too. Don't feel bad. I sort of live Eastern Standard Time, Aussie time. See the dark a lot. Yeah, you're in the dark. Yep.
Yeah, it's dark here when I wake up. Now it is like in the spring and summer, it's light. It starts coming up. But what's really cool though is when we have the moon phases, I could just go out in the morning and actually see them. It's pretty cool.
Right. Oh, we got a we have a lunar eclipse coming up in March.
That's right.
They call it the worm moon, but there's
Well,
there's a apparently with the eclipse it changes the color of the moon, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, right now it's the warning.
And the thing is that also sucks. It's usually overcast, so I don't even get to see it. I get so mad.
So there's and we have a new moon coming up February 17th.
Right.
So the new moon is for new things to come in the horizon.
Good Lord, do we need it? We need new things.
Yes, manifest new things.
Hopefully it'll, bleed over into the YouTube world and we can start off with some new stuff instead of the same old crap.
Yeah, and no dancing naked under the moon, okay?
Why?
It's too cold right now.
I can see my neighbors. Holy shit, what was that? I'll tell you something.
I have wood, so they won't see me.
I'll tell you this. Our neighbors, their house is like, we've got our house, our driveway, and then you could see into the neighbor's house because I'm on the second floor. And, being on the second floor, I don't have any mini blinds up or shades. I just curtains because it's the second floor. Nobody can see in my house.
Mm-hmm.
But my neighbor apparently forgot that they should have put something on their bathroom window. And when they're in there, they don't pay any attention. So when you walk by my kitchen and you happen to look out the kitchen window and look down, we're always catching the guy bare ass. Either sitting on the john or just getting out of the shower and think, oh, great. Now I know what my neighbor looks like naked.
Do you go up to the window and just stare at them?
No, oh my God, I'm just horrified. It's like, and I tell my husband, oh, great. Seen so-and-so embarrassed again. My husband laughs. And I'm like, oh God, excuse me. And then you say, well, do you say something? How do you approach that?
I you know what? Because I'm very daring, me. I would literally go in the window and stare at them because eventually they're going to stare that way.
And what do you do? Wave?
I guess.
Hey,
nice
hey, so-and-so. By the way, it was interesting watching you shave your balls. There's just something I didn't want to see. Because I remember the first time I seen it, I was like, oh God.
Yeah, Sage, 81-year-old in a
A
Speedo.
Speedo. That's
Ooh.
attractive.
Oh my.
Is it thank goodness we live that's what she's saying. He runs around in a Speedo. Well, see, because you got nobody around. And it's just the one window that we could see in is the bathroom window. And not for nothing. Put it like a frosted film over the glass or something. Nope. You got it. Your lights on, and you could just look down, and there they are. And I was like, oh, geez.
Hey, at least it's not that bedroom window.
Oh God, no. When my husband was growing up, there was the house next door to them. Yeah, his bedroom window was directly across from the neighbor's bedroom window, and they never had any shades on the windows. So yeah, he's seen some things. I'm thinking, oh, really?
What do you want to know, Rob? He says, tell Miss more.
I don't know. This one thing I don't want to see is my neighbor. I'm not into that voyeurism stuff.
It's the good old days, like I tell you. So my very first, well, I would consider him like, I honestly did fall in love, like really fell in love. My very first time I went out with a bodybuilder. And oh my God, that was intense. That was intense. But then, I started finding out that, like going through like the bodybuilding because he was in competition. So he had her put his diet to like chicken and potatoes. That's all he
Right.
ate to get
Yeah.
like lean and stuff like that.
I know somebody like
But
that. Yeah.
then he wanted me to inject his butt with steroids.
Oh God, no, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
That's bad.
that was crazy. That was crazy.
Mr. Prism goes, don't know how it is over at the gym there, but here is always one naked nude oldie with gray wrinkly pubes in the changing room. I know these people just don't think nothing about it.
Yeah.
I belong to a gym. I never changed right in the locker room. I went into like
Oh, really?
the shower stall or the bathroom. I didn't.
No, we changed. We just changed the gym that I go to. We just changed right in the open.
Oh, screw that,
I
man.
just, if anything, I see a couple of my coworkers and we just change right in front of each other and say, hey, hi, just have a conversation.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to see any coworkers naked. Yeah, it's no. Say says we do have neighbors. Thankfully, they don't say anything. Sheriff hasn't showed up yet.
No, that's so funny. It's so funny. And then we're like, oh, that's a wicked nice bra you have. Oh yeah, thank you.
No. I always changed in a separate room. No.
See, I'm right out there. I
Some
don't.
people don't
I don't
care.
care.
I don't even want to look at myself. Never mind showing it off to everybody else. Ugh. So Piggy said one morning I had a shower and my bedroom curtains were closed. When I got in the shower, walked into my room in the nude, he had opened the curtains and my neighbor got a nice view. Oh, gee. Hey, surprise.
Wow.
There's Piggy, all natural. Did you just wave and say, how's it going?
I could just see her now. I wonder if she just like ran to the nearest.
Sage says, excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen an old guy in a Speedo running around?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that. I'm sorry.
Rob says he used to be a window cleaner and he's seen a few things I shouldn't have. I could imagine.
He'd be like, oh God, Ryan, like one of those scaffolding things. So some stuff must have been pretty shocking. Poor Rob
This
had
is
to
getting
hold
nice
on.
and juicy now.
It's funny as hell.
Let's see. So all I'm hearing and seeing is this flash. I'm not seeing who actually is saying this. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, Mr. Prism says, oh yeah, I've also flashed my neighbors, went outside to throw the cat out after a shower. Oh. Good morning, Mr. Prism. Hey, how's it going? Just letting the cat out. Don't mind my naked ass. Say said my sister was a 911 operator, has some talk. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine.
Or like if like you get locked out of your place.
Jeez.
There was one because kind of live in a complex, and there was one time that we had a person that sleepwalk in the first floor. So one morning he was like naked, and he actually literally like because he was on the ground floor, and you just have to open up the patio windows to go outside. So he literally went outside while he was sleepwalking naked,
Oh,
and then
jeez.
walked. I don't know how he did it, sleepwalking, but he walked to the front and rang the bell. So we answered the bell,
Oh my God.
and there he was.
Morning. Like say says, yeah, a little cold this morning. Hey, Mr. Prism. Yeah. Oh my God. And Rob says, I was glad when I switched from using ladders to an extending pole brush. Yeah, I bet you were. Oh, geez. Piggy said, when I used to be a courier driver, I had a girl answer the door in a towel, and the towel dropped as I gave her the bouquet of flowers. Yeah. Well, I had a friend who answered the door. Yeah, she was a full-figured girl.
Yep.
It's a huge rack on her, and she got out of the shower and she answered the door when we showed up there. When this little tiny, I'm thinking, hey man, go put some clothes on. So instead of backing up into her bedroom, no, she turns around and she walks away. So we got a full ass view. I'm thinking, oh my God.
Yeah, it's funny. And I agree, Mr. President. You should not be ashamed of your body. I tell you though, I wish I had more of a rack because I'm petite.
And it helps. Well, yeah. Well, hey, you got what God gave you.
Yeah.
So no, it's not that. That I'm ashamed. I'm just disappointed that ever since I became ill, it's harder and harder to keep things under control. So
Yeah.
it's I don't want to look at that shit. You're getting old. Gravity's taking over. It's just is not as hot as it used to be. So you're like, okay, we'll just cover it up. When I lived in the valley, my next door neighbor used to come put without any pants on or underwear, just an under t-shirt and slippers. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, come on. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Even, all right, fine. You're going to take stuff outside and it's in the morning or whatever. At least put some shorts on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to see that. Well, no, that's true. There are some people that want to see that, but so it's the hi, Susan. So you know what, and it's not everybody's got I think what it is. It's Hollywood and all of the crap that's out here today that gives everybody a warped sense of what is great and what isn't. What we're supposed to look like as far as a woman's physique.
That's the thing. So when I go to get my facials, I see girls in there that are just in their teens getting Botox and fillers.
That's awful. It's awful. They're pumping their bodies full of poison. Just like I told my husband that I don't care anybody else. I would never have implants put in my breasts just so that they're up and perky and big like they were before. I'm sorry, you're putting poison in your body just for beauty. Whatever, but people do this and then they get carried away.
Yes.
And then the next thing you know, they got problems because of it. So it's not worth it.
Yeah, you have to love who you are. Age is just a process,
Unfortunately, we get older, the sag comes with it. So
it's all about personality. Yeah, and I agree, Rob. I mean, it's they do you are attracted to what is on the outside, but I'm mostly attractive to who the person is inside. I really don't care about looks, to be honest.
Right.
Like even if
Raven.
they were like 300 pounds, as long as they treated me well and had a kind heart and soul, that's
Right.
all I care about.
Right. I'm attracted to men who, used to have manners and can make me
Yep.
laugh.
Yep.
Anybody can make me
Absolutely.
laugh. They've got it down. But
You
same thing. Like,
definitely need somebody
hey,
to make you laugh. I mean, because everything's always so serious, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Definitely somebody that makes you laugh.
Like when my husband, what attracted me to my husband was my husband had great head of hair,
Oh, is Wiz here?
very, very handsome, but it was my husband's hands that attracted me. He
Oh,
had just the manly, strong hands,
he
and
was.
I just found that attractive.
Yes.
And that he had great manners. Uh, the first night that we actually dated, he actually asked me if it was okay if he kissed me goodnight.
Hey,
Instead of,
Raven.
jumping my bones, you know what I mean? He wasn't
Yeah.
lecherous. So I was like
Yes.
really shocked at that. I'm thinking, well, yeah, sure you can. So
That's the thing too. It's like it's there's some people that, go all the way on the first date. There's some people that wait. I
yeah.
mean, I don't know. I
So
I definitely want to go out on dates first before I even go to that step, just get to know them.
right. Well, see, that's the thing nowadays. Your people don't respect themselves or their own
Yeah.
body. Because not for nothing. When you call me old fashioned, go ahead, label me. I don't care. But when you're having sex is a personal, private, intimate thing, and you just don't give that. That's the one thing you just don't give away just because you can.
The first time. Yeah, the
You
first
know,
date.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's something special. And nowadays, sex to people today is it's nothing. Yeah, oh, I've slept with 50 guys or 100 guys. I'm thinking, what are you bragging? Because that's nothing to
Mhm.
brag about. Yeah, back in my day, that was known as a whore. I'm
Just like
sorry.
my tramp stamp, Laura.
Yeah, I mean, just and again, just because you've got that on your body doesn't mean that you're a tramp.
If I haven't moved in on the second night, I'm out of there. What, you make the moves, Rob, or they're expecting you to make the moves?
My dad doesn't own a brewery.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's to me that's, a chemistry and you can't like for me, I need to go out on some dates, man.
You gotta know
I'm
who they
not like a
are.
one night person. I'm sorry.
You just, I don't know. Like I said, and we all grew up in different. Well, the majority of us pretty much the same generation here, and I don't know. I just think you have to have more respect for yourself before you give away
Mhm.
your most precious thing, which is your body. And
Living with a person. Sorry, that sounded bad. That's why I asked you.
yeah, but everybody has their own sense of morals and what they think is right or wrong. And
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I went to school with a lot of girls that, yeah, the first date they were all over on it, and of course, a lot of them ended up knocked up. But that's the chance you take. But I just don't think you respect yourself when you're willing to drop your
mm-mm.
pants on the first date. It means nothing to you.
And then most likely you won't get that second date.
No, because they already got what they
They
wanted.
already got it. Yeah.
What's the old saying? No, why buy the cow when the milk's for free? I mean,
Exactly. Exactly.
same thing with these girls that go out and here we go, old lady again. They go out, they're half naked. If you can't attract a man and have a decent outfit on, because you got to wear this short thing where your crotch and everything are showing, that's not attractive. You're advertising. And that's how I see it. It's just
Mhm.
cover it up. God,
Yeah, it's like if they see, like, everything, like, what's the point? It's
right?
all out there anyways.
Exactly. So it's like you're selling your ass, and it's just leave a little bit to the imagination for God's sakes. Says you utterly true. Yeah, you're right. Some people are not comfortable with firsts of any type. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just all
But everybody follows their own set of rules. And I just think it's bad that the girls today think that they have to present themselves in that way to attract. And you're not attracting a true mate. You're just attracting a guy who's looking for a piece of tail. Guys are visual creatures, the total opposite of females. Yep. But see, you could still dress in a certain way and still get that effect that you want
Exactly.
without, showing it all off. I mean, I've seen some stuff that these girls like prime example, like the red carpet events. And you see these movie stars and these girls, the gowns that they wear, just show up naked for Christ's sakes. Because you don't
Yeah,
have much of anything
exactly.
on anyway. There's nothing glamorous about it. It's terrible. Laura was just describing my youth. I'm kidding. Let's see, not all females growing up. I saw how girls were all over the athletes. Yeah, they're just, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that was that, when I for the cheerleaders to go out with the football people.
Yep.
That was the thing to do. All the cheerleaders dated the football
And not for nothing, a
athletes.
lot of the football guys were jerks.
Yeah.
A lot of them were jerks.
I used to date like because I was in the band. So I was the drum player and I was the first female trombonist. Yes, I was. But I used to
Breaking
always go out
ground.
with the band members, not the football.
Well, I could get it because it was your circle. I understand that.
Yeah.
And I understand, okay, football's surely it goes together, but and most of them were jerks. Let's see here. Look at nature with the flaunting of the pretty colors and shows. Yeah. I don't like I said, you could be pretty without being half naked. It just
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so funny. It's so the times that I did live with my mom, and that was briefly because that was never like it was briefly. But I remember sneaking because we lived on the first floor. So I remember like actually like opening up my window and sneaking out to go on dates.
bad
Mhm.
girl.
And then driving off with the car.
Oh, jeez. Yeah,
And then
Raven said
sneaking back in
I
once
was
I'm home.
invisible in school. But you were probably the mysterious chick that everybody wondered
I
about.
know, I know, Raven. I can see you now.
Because not for nothing, even if you don't realize it, the mysterious chicks were the ones that everybody wondered about. But they
Exactly.
were too afraid to approach. So it's yeah. I just believe it's with the generation that you grow up in, and
But I tell you, like now it's like now it's hard to date because you don't even know like where to go.
no, you don't. Well, because
You
there's
you
nowhere
can't
to
go
go.
online. You can't go online because I have so many of my friends that go on, those dating apps and then they end up going on a date and the person's not even who they say they are. It's like one of my friends went on a date and this guy said he was like 6'5", thin, and had like he posted a picture of like somebody else.
Right.
So she ends up going to the bar and there's like this 4 foot something guy
Oh, jeez.
was like bald and he was like overweight and she was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. Didn't he think that, gee, she's gonna actually see what I look like? They don't think.
Exactly. Like,
Oh
don't
my
meet up with them
god.
then.
Exactly. If Mr. Princess, I always thought I didn't do good with the girls, but looking back at it, I did very well. Yeah, see? You just really don't notice it. Nowadays, there's really no place to go. Because back then when we were growing up, you had places to go. You went to like, the clubs, or you went to like roller skating rinks, or, just stuff like that. There's nowhere for these people to go. So it's all online. So God knows what you're going to end up with.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go somewhere that represents your interests, that will find someone there with similar interests mostly. Exactly. So
You
if
know
you have
what's
like
funny?
clubs and stuff like that, like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
like where
Go
you,
to a
Susan,
library.
you go to the gym, you go to kickboxing. So who knows,
Oh,
like, yeah, library, funny or
oh,
not,
that's a thought.
churches,
Hmm.
stuff like that.
Go in the history section.
I mean, just, a lot of people go to the paracons and stuff. You never know. You find somebody one at those
So
places.
when you go to the library, do you go in the geographic section or the history section?
whatever. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, there you go. He says shopping. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yes.
Gonna pick up somebody over the melons. Hey, do you think this melon is ripe?
Do you know what's funny? It's like not too long ago, I actually went, I forgot the name of it, but it was a dating website, but it was for farm people.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, wow, I wonder what it feels like to go out with like a farmer. So
They're they're strong.
I actually like joined it, and I didn't last too long in it because there was all these like, I don't know, like it was weird.
That's yeah, it could be. Poor Sage, she's melting.
Oh,
They got the wood stove
Sage.
on. It's 5 million degrees at her house.
Oh my
Open the
God.
doors. Open the doors. Get some air. I'll tell you, if you're looking for something, you ain't too picky about religion, hit up the Amish. They're always looking for new women. Which kills me because I remember my niece saying, because my niece lived in Missouri, the young Amish guys would hang out in the doorway of Walmart. And then when
Really?
the young girls would come out and they would try to hit them up. Because see what it is, they're trying to get new blood into their group.
Yes.
So they try to convert girls to come into, the group.
Yep.
So could you imagine just trying to get picked up by an Amish guy? It's so funny.
And it's like
We'll take you for
really,
a ride. I'll pick you up on the horse and buggy,
it's
baby.
like completely different, the
Oh
Amish
yeah.
way.
Oh,
Like you
totally
can't
different.
have any electronics. You
None
can't,
of it. No.
it's completely a whole new
They're nice
life.
people, but it's a hard life. And
It is a
it's
hard life.
I don't see girls today saying, I'll sign up. Yeah,
Ooh.
whatever.
Laura, can you see me being Amish?
Not one bit. Boy, you would be burned at the stake.
I
They would say, oh, it's a witch.
know,
You'd be a
huh?
deep shit. So yeah, they would run from you.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yes, Raven, exact same. I roughed a bully up and he got the blame. So yeah, it's well, people that were different always got bullied. I never let anybody get away with it. I didn't care. We had one girl at school one time. She was known as, the bully, the tough girl.
Mhm.
And she tried bullying me one time, and I'd had enough of her. I said, I'm fine. I'll meet you up front. I'm done. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my mother. And I was out there. She never showed up. So, and then after that, we were friends. So you got to stand up to them. You might end up getting your ass kicked, but at least you stood your ground,
Yeah, yeah, I was, because in my mini series, I was bullied as well. I was like 100 pounds soaking wet, and I had my hair cut really short. So I was very tomboyish
Right.
growing up. But yeah, after that one incident that I kind of like basically like really beat that girl up, they didn't mess with me again.
Yeah, you just got to stand your ground.
Yep.
Mr. Prison goes, I drove my tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh. I threw me a pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet.
Pitchfork. Mm.
She thinks that I just pop it into my head. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Oh God. It's a kind of a small. Let me read that again. It is kind of small, isn't it? More of a small tight community.
With the
Are you
Amish?
talking the Amish? Yeah. Oh well, they're always looking for new women, but not for nothing. I'm sorry. It's this day and age. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna look at you like, get out of here, man. I'm not doing that.
I do Wiss says I like tomboys. Got to have somebody likes fishing and camping.
Yeah.
I actually, I can't remember if I ever fished. I would love to learn how to
I
fish,
love
but I
fishing.
definitely like camping.
Yeah.
And it's not the camping that basically, you have everything with you. Like I like old style camping, to be honest. I'm a girly girl, but not a girly girl. I don't
Right.
care if I don't have like a blow dryer on me or,
When you're camping, that's
Yeah, exactly.
now see, that's what we used to do was all tent camping. on the ground,
Hey, Oracle.
cook on the wood fire and all of that. But when you get older, believe me, getting a pop-up camper was one of the best things we ever got. I'm too old to be laying on the wet, cold ground.
Mm.
Hey, Oracle, how's it going? So when you get older, it's harder to do that kind of camping.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Oracle.
camping, fishing, love it.
Yeah. I do. Like I wanna be out there more in nature. I really do.
Fishing is a lot of people, it's boring. No, it's very calming.
Or a good cargo van. Yeah.
Yeah. I could do a van life thing.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of those and I'm thinking, wow, if I was single, I probably would do that. Sell everything, even though I don't like to travel and drive in a lot of places, I would only pick certain spots, but I could see myself doing it. I could get away with it.
Yeah. Can you imagine just getting one of those things and traveling around the world?
But yeah, that's what they
That's pretty
do.
cool.
I mean, it can be pretty scary because I know somebody that did it and he got robbed a couple of times. But he'd love it. He would come up here in the summer months and
Yeah.
hang out here and work and live out of his van. And then when winter started to come, he would head off towards, some southern states, or
That's pretty cool.
you park on the beach, you live there, and you get a job and while you're there. And so they're good
Farmers
with
are good
hands,
with their
farmers. Yes,
hands.
they are.
Yeah, but you know what? I saw a lot of men that were very, oh, I don't know how to describe them, but I would be scared to meet them. And that's highly talking about me, but
Earl, how's it going,
hey,
Earl?
Earl,
He goes,
good
he
to
grew up on a
see
ranch.
you.
Yeah, ranch man. All right.
Yeah, he's usually on the road a lot, Earl.
See, we grew up fishing. We were never near. If you were near it, I would teach you. Oh, that's nice, Sage.
Grew
I
up
love
camping.
fishing.
Yes.
That's yeah, see, me too. Yeah, grew up camping, hunting, fishing, all of that. All
Hmm.
that. See, that we're not into like football and all those sports like that. It's outdoor sports, is what my family. I
Yes.
grew up doing all of that. So it's
Yes.
my grandmother. I remember sitting at camp with my grandma. We would sit on the dock for hours and just like after dinner, go down the dock with our fishing poles, and you get a lot of good memories doing that. The farmers have a bad sense of humor. I don't know. The ones that I know are hysterical.
The ladies always go to the chorus and the singer. The bass. I like the bass players, keyboardist, wherever it is.
Anybody that's in a band is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually, I used to sing too when I actually took singing lessons. At one point I was a soprano, and
Yeah,
I
me too.
remember that I was joining trying to form an R&B group, and I was the lead singer.
Nice.
But then eventually we all split up, went our separate ways. But I had, the house where I grew up in, the basement was very creepy, but there was this old um part of the basement that actually we kept our storage stuff in, and I actually had down there everything set up. I had like the turntable, and I had like everything like all set up there, like a basically
Right.
a recording studio.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We were
Yeah,
going to do something with it, but then, we all got in a fight with each other, and
that's usually what happens. Yeah.
we ended up splitting up.
It's a shame. When I went to school, yeah, there was nobody there that I could form a band with because I would have loved to have done that. It's me as well. I used to be soprano, but then you get
Mhm.
older. Yeah, some of those notes we can't hit anymore. And I'm good with that. But yeah, I'm more geared towards, Motown sound, rhythm and blues, that type of, soulful sound. I seem to sing that
It's
better.
and it's kind of cool how, when I listen to music, I listen, sometimes I actually listen to the melody, but actually, the words are pretty powerful in some
Oh,
songs,
oh yeah,
you know?
very. Let's see. Seisha, once as a kid, I hooked into a big trout with family in a canoe. I got so excited and almost tipped it over. We've actually had that happen. We've had where my husband always had this bad habit. Excuse me. We would, cast the line in. He'd set the pole on the ground next to him, And there was a place that we used to go to all the time. It was at the foot of the bridge, the dam. It's called Hinkley Dam. And I used to tell him, don't do that, man. Something's going to hook into it and take off with the fishing pole. Nah, that's fine. Yeah. Well, one time we're sitting there and he does his thing, casts the line in, set it down. Next thing you know, we see the pole sailing through the air into the water, going through the water. So whatever hooked into it was pretty big. And that was the end of that. I died laughing. I said, see, I told you. My dad was mad. He gave my pole to my sister, and she brought it in. I was sad. Oh, hey, there's all kinds of weird shit that happens when you're fishing. You never know.
Exactly.
And Earl says, yeah, he grew up where it's close to saltwater and freshwater. I've never been saltwater fishing. It's amazing. I wouldn't have the strength now, but definitely would be so cool. Of course, I always catch and release. Unless the fish is injured, then I keep it and I give it to people that I know they're going to eat it. My crush was always Betty Boop, and she's a cartoon character. So what you're telling us, Rob, is that you like women with odd-shaped heads.
Wow.
Hey, everybody's got their thing. You know what I mean?
Wow. That was funny.
Say says I haven't been saltwater fishing. I watch it on TV. I think, look at that. Look at they hooked into that son of a bitch. And I'm going,
yeah. The problem with me is that, I get
big eyes. Do you get? I don't know if I get seasick. I've never been on the ocean in a boat.
Because every year my company, they do the whale watching, or they do they go out and sea and they do this big fishing
nice
thing. And I'm like, I got seasick so much, but it's so funny because if I go on a small boat, I'm fine.
Huh.
So it's weird. It's very weird.
You see, I don't know if I get seasick or not because I've never been on the ocean on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the land of lakes up here, so I've been on every lake you could think of. But
mm-hmm.
that's a different, motion.
Yeah.
So I have no idea if I would be turning green and hurling. But have you ever had the opportunity to see a whale though?
I have, yes.
Oh, cool.
In between me vomiting, yes.
Oh, that's all right.
Yes, I have.
Look at over there, a humpback.
Yeah, basically.
That was amazing.
Basically, that's how I am.
Are you right, Susan? Yep. So yeah, that's why everybody goes, oh, you should go on a cruise. I go, I don't know. Of course, they sell medication now for that. So
no, I think the bigger the boats are, the better you are.
Okay.
The whale watch boats that I go on is, it's a good size, but the problem is you could feel the waves.
Right.
With the bigger ships and stuff, you can't feel the waves that much. I think that's what it is.
Now
you know what's funny too is that they say don't go to the front of the boat.
Right.
Because that's where you tend to get seasick. And of course, I always go to the front of the boat.
Right.
Yeah.
I watch online. I know you guys have already seen this, but you see the videos where these guys who work in the North Sea, those guys are freaking crazy.
That show. The Barents Sea.
The waves and stuff. I don't care how much money they would pay me. They are nuts. I was watching one the other day where it was a cargo. They had cargo units on the ship. Yeah. And of course, the waves come up and smash the front of that boat. And the boat went up and the cargo unit come flying down the deck. And doesn't this guy get nailed right in the face with this thing?
Yeah.
I said, oh, he's got to be dead.
Yeah.
Holy crap. But
yeah, whales. I love whales and dolphins.
I would love to be able to see
cool.
that. I've been to the ocean a couple of times, but I haven't had the opportunity to see that. I would love to. You could still feel seasick on a cruise ship in rough conditions. Oh, can you? Yeah, I'm thinking I won't know until I try it, but I won't do it because all the bad stuff you hear about cruise ships. And it's terrible. All I could think of is,
No, I don't think I would, Rob. Would you struggle in a Viking longship? Hmm.
Good question. I don't know.
I'm willing to do anything, man. I would skydive. I would, plummet into the salty cold sea. I mean, because you only live once. So I'm very,
Yeah.
very, very daring. You know what I want to do? I want to ride a motorcycle.
Oh, I've done that.
I want to do that because you feel so free.
Now, see,
Because
I
I
would be
actually rode
willing
in the
to,
back,
yeah,
and I love the feeling.
it is it's very freeing.
Yeah.
My husband hates them, but I had a friend that had one, so I used to,
Anybody has a motorcycle that could pick me up?
Me, yeah, I was always the first one to hit the crazy rides at all the amusement parks. And, I would bungee jump, stuff like that. I don't know if I would jump out of a plane because I can't. I got this thing about planes.
Mm.
But I think if I didn't have an issue with flying, I probably would jump out. Let's see. What says in the front of the boat? Some taking getting used to. I lived on the front of an aircraft carrier for about 4 years, and it goes up and down a lot, even on calm water. Yeah, it's just,
Mm.
and it blows your mind because when we go up to Alex Bay and on the St. Lawrence, and when you see these ships coming down the channel, it is amazing how something that big can float on the water. It really is. And they're just the sheer size of them. And you're in awe watching these ships come through. And I could sit there and watch them for hours.
Now, would you go scuba diving?
No. You know why? Because if I see what's under there, I'll never go in the water again.
Really? I would love to learn how
Because
to
there's some
scuba dive.
scary shit under there. And I'm thinking, yeah, I don't need to see that. So, because I've been asked several times to do that. I'm like, nah, it's all right. I'll just go
Yeah,
swimming.
who's really cool is Miranda. She has the God, I forgot her channel. But she rides a motorcycle to locations and she investigates.
Oh, yes, I remember
Um,
you having her on. Yes.
yes, yes. But yeah, I would love to learn how to ride a motorcycle. Can you imagine me with my feathers, Laura? Take
Uh,
me away.
oh my God. Could you? Yeah, you definitely would end up on somebody's channel. Look at this woman. Just don't have your wings out because then next thing you know, become airborne.
I know, huh?
Yeah, Rob says your character would look great on a motorcycle. Female Ghost Rider. Yeah. Let's see. Do they have ferries there? Ferries are a good start to getting used to a ship. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I mean, there's ferries there, right, Laura? Where you are?
We could get access. I mean, if we go you go to New York City, you could do that. But like where I am, it's all lakes, so it's not the same. The water is not the same.
Thank
Unless you
you,
went on,
Pinky.
actually, if I went on Lake Ontario, but I don't. Everybody says don't go on Lake Ontario because it's
See
so
now?
dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. Ontario. See, this would
Yeah.
be a good miniseries now. This should be a new YouTube channel. Me on a motorcycle.
Oh God.
Victoria Dockwood is riding to her new location, investigating the unknown.
Yeah. Pinky says you'd look sexy on a Harley. She's just got to save up 60 grand to get a
I
Harley.
know, huh? Those are some heavy, tough bikes.
Yeah, they are. I remember my friend was trying to teach me to ride, and of course, I had the wrong shoes on. And I went down the driveway and I dumped it in the driveway. I said, "Yep, that's it for me."
Mm-hmm.
I broke the bike. Say she had lakes and streams here. Yeah, so we have rivers, streams, lakes, but it's just not the same as like being on the ocean. So
Mm-hmm.
if I wanted to go to the ocean, I think the closest thing would be Lake Ontario, and I've seen that
Yes.
water, and it's wicked. I've even heard experienced boaters say, yeah, if you don't have a large boat, don't even go on that lake. It's like a mini ocean if nobody's ever seen Lake Ontario. And the water gets wicked. And we've been there in the wintertime, which is actually an awesome sight to see, the huge waves. And then you have the ice dams come pushing up on the shore. And it's just like sheets and sheets of ice just piling up. And everything's frozen. Everybody's house that's on the water's edge is covered in ice.
Ugh.
It's just amazing to look at. But yeah, that lake scares me.
I would go swimming in the ice water.
Not me. I just
But that's like I believe, what is it? The Nordic?
what do they call it?
Where
Oh, the
is it?
Polar Bear
Denmark,
Club.
Norway. They have a ritual like that, that they
Yeah,
go into the sea and then they immediately go into like a sauna or hot tub.
right. So they freeze off their jewels and then they
Yeah.
thaw them out. Caroline says I haven't been on a Harley in years. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, I got a message. I got a message.
Oh, Carla has to cancel her live tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I horror over Facebook for a moment. Oh, okay, Carla. If you're
Do
listening
you
to
we
us,
we could go on though. Do you want to go on, Laura?
yeah, we could set something up.
Yeah, well, if you want to set something up,
All right,
we
we'll
could
see
go
what I
through
can
your channel tomorrow.
throw together and see what we can do.
Yeah, tomorrow we could do, I don't know. What
So
are we going to
yeah,
do tomorrow?
who the hell knows? You know me, I fly by the seat of my pants.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, she's having some issue, guys. So okay, Miss Carla. So if you're listening, we understand 100%, sweetie. Don't worry
Definitely,
about it.
Carla. Take care of yourself and your little ones.
I know. You go get them. You go get them and beat them up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, Suzuki Shadow. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yep, blue balls turn to ice cubes. No shit. I still love that. I always play that once in a while, the song that, that Wayne did. It's so freaking funny.
The blue balls. That was funny.
Yeah, it is.
Loved it. I loved it. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness.
Always,
Yeah, I'm not even tired.
See, you're getting used to it. Now,
Yeah, it's already been 2 hours and I'm not even tired.
I know, we went
Woohoo!
2 hours.
This is like a first for me.
All right. Yay!
Yay. So let's see. We talked about Valentine's Day. We talked about dating. Let's see. We're going to need something to talk about tomorrow.
Oh, there's always something.
We could do tarot readings too.
Oh, they would be fun.
Or something. Yeah. Yeah. Except to horror of horror. Absolutely. Show Carla some love.
Give Carla the lovin'.
Carla the lovin'.
Let's see. Sorry to hear that, Carla. Hope all is well. Yeah, Carla's tough. She'll be just fine.
She will be.
So yeah, we'll figure something out. Who knows?
We will feel.
It's fun doing the cards and all stuff like that. So maybe we'll do some of that. And
yeah, we could do some of that for
seeing it's Valentine's Day.
Oh Lord, Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's fun. I'm cool with Valentine's Day. You know, it's fine. It's gonna come and go anyway.
It is what you make of it, you know.
Yeah, our live. Oh, it's gonna be 3. What did you still want to keep it at 3?
Let's make it a little later. We'll do it like after dinner. This way we both can get all of our house chores done and out of the way. Probably 6 or 7. I'll post it, guys. Once I talk to Susan.
Laura's gonna create it so we could go through her channel.
We'll talk. Me and Susan will talk it over and decide. Probably 6 or 7.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do a little bit later. Since I'm a night owl now on the weekend.
Yeah, see now she's a night owl.
So now I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Hallmark holiday. Yes, it is. It's a Hallmark holiday.
I won't be around tomorrow. Mr. Pinky and I are going to spend the day together. You do what you got to do.
Oh, that's sweet.
You do what you got to do. I have no idea. I highly doubt anything is going to happen here as far as
me too.
As a holiday goes. So yeah. And I already told my husband, I've got, actually, I got to go on with Susan. Susan asked me to come on. I said, then I'm going on with them both tomorrow. I said, then I'm doing my thing on Sunday. Everybody's going to be sick of seeing my shit. And I said, her again? Oh, man.
And then Monday for
and
the
then
morning
Monday
brew.
morning, yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I love my morning
you'll see me
show.
tomorrow, Rob. You'll see me tomorrow. It's just tonight I was kind of lazy. So,
No,
plus for some
Susan's
reason I
gonna
need
go
my
on. She's gonna be nude. She's
yeah,
gonna be, what is it?
for Valentine, I'll just wear like a huge heart over
The
me,
Cupid.
okay?
That's what Susan's gonna be, the Cupid.
And a cupid with nothing on, just a heart.
Laura, I get my wish tomorrow. You get to sing to me again. Oh, that's right, because it's your birthday, right? Right, Janice?
Oh, yes, we could sing her happy
So I already
birthday.
sang her happy birthday this was it this morning? I forgot what the hell's today. Friday, yeah, this morning.
Oh, that's sweet.
My brain is rot. It's just terrible. So sure, we'll sing again.
We'll sing again, Janice.
Why not?
I'll need snacks for
Snacks for
that.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
she's gonna be
Rob.
Cupid. I'll die laughing if she showed up as Cupid.
Can you imagine?
Freaking hilarious. She'll have the black wings on, but she'll have,
No,
the
no, I'll have my Viking, like just my sword, and it'll kind of like just be covering me with like a heart.
that's it.
There we
Woo,
go.
holy man, there you go.
With my Viking makeup on. There, that's my whole thing tomorrow, okay?
There you go. Oh, now you just set yourself up.
Just kidding.
Oh, and
Just
sing
kidding.
again
I'm
on
gonna
Sunday too. Yeah, that's right. Sherry's is on Sunday.
Oh wow, sing again on Sunday too? Wow, Laura. You have to get
Boy,
your voice all geared up.
I know, really. It was a little rough this morning because I just got up, but it was passable.
How much is the subscription? No, you're gonna see me tomorrow just the way you've been seeing me because I don't have a Cupid outfit. And I think I
Shit.
can't do that on YouTube. Or can you?
You can. It just has to be tastefully done.
Tastefully done.
Tastefully done. So if you wear kind of like a toga type thing, you can get away with that. So just get a sheet, wrap it around.
And wrap it around.
That's all. Put a big giant heart on the front. Do you need some arrows? I got some. I'll let you borrow the bow and arrow. I got the bows and arrows. It must be me, but I'm having visions of Betty Page. Hey,
Oh my God.
we are here to make everybody happy.
I could just picture this now.
I
God.
could too.
Well,
That's why it's funny.
I don't have anything red, or I don't have a sheet.
She don't even. It can't be a fitted sheet either. Oh my God. Or you could wear your cloak. That's all, and just have it pinned in a couple of places. That's all.
I could wear the cloak, and then I could wear like, but I have to have something to cover my front.
Well, that's where you pin it, just right in the middle. That's all. Get yourself make up a big giant heart pin.
Lady Victoria, redwood.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Giving out wood.
In wood.
It's the Woody Show.
Oh my God.
I said, I've got a big sword too, but I leave that on the wall. So
My sword is small though.
No, I got the big Viking sword.
It won't.
I got the Conan sword. It's too damn heavy.
No, my it's not really a sword. It's like a knife, kind of like but it'll probably just cover like half of my boob, and that's it.
Oh no! See, like I don't know if you guys have noticed in my background. Yeah, I've got on either side of my tree of life. I've got the Conan sword, which is the giant Viking
I need one
sword.
of those.
Yeah, I got it in my. Well, I bought it for my son years and years ago because my son collects that kind of stuff. And then when he moved out, he told me to keep it here. So I've got that on the wall, and then I have a samurai sword on the other side. So and I've had a few people say, "Oh, you want to give that up?" I'm like, "No." I like my samurai sword.
Yeah, I like it too. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna wear what I normally wear. I'm trying to think if there's anything different I could wear. Not really.
I'm gonna have to come up with something. Maybe with some kind of heart some kind of thing. I don't know.
Sometime a
I'll play
heart.
around with
I don't have
something.
anything really red though.
I use the box of my chocolate box. That's what I'll do. Just put that right in the front, but that ain't gonna be big enough.
That would cover me.
It's only gonna cover one.
That would cover like all of mine.
I would need 2 boxes of chocolate to cover it all up.
I'll have to look in my closet to see if I have anything, but it'll look kind of weird though if I don't wear what I normally wear.
But see,
I'd have to change my name.
It's got to be a surprise. You never know. See, you got to be, keep that mystery going.
Exactly.
So yeah, Tina says, Susan, you wear your cloak, I'll wear mine.
Well, that's what I normally wear. I normally wear my cloak.
Right.
That's the cloak is actually because I have so many feathers that I put on. The feathers are actually 1, 2, sometimes it's 3 layers.
Right.
And then underneath that, I have the feathers on the arms. And then is the leather pants, the leather shirt. So it's like a whole, and then the cloak is only like it's not like a complete shirt. It's like it just goes around, the straps goes around my arms.
Right.
So that's the cloak. I'm just trying to see if there's
I only
anything.
got green. That's all I've got. That doesn't really go with anything. You're gonna have to figure out how to.
So you don't have anything red either, right?
No, nothing. Well, no, not right offhand. But I've got all kinds of material laying around my house. I can find something. Can it be plaid? Rob said, "Don't let us down, lady." Oh, we're gonna do our best.
I don't even know. God, what's? Maybe I'll add a couple of red feathers in or something. If I have,
you do better than that. Use the imagination. Let's see. Say says you're gonna have to figure out how to pass on that Beardo baton, Laura. Yeah, I know. I'm stuck with that thing. I told him he needed to go check that out. Maybe Laura could find a way
to like position it so it would cover half of me or something. I don't know.
Come on, you don't have any red satin sheets at your house?
No, everything I own, Laura, is like black. I don't have any red sheets. No, I don't have anything red, to be honest with you.
So we're gonna have to. Let's see.
I would have to figure something out.
I used to have a red tablecloth, but I don't know what I did with it. We'll figure something out. We'll figure it out. It'll just have to be a surprise. Yeah, Cupid outfit. Yeah, that's where we're trying to figure out. We gotta get dressed up as Cupid.
I don't have a Cupid outfit though.
You don't have any like,
I don't know,
like construction paper, or you could just make a big giant red heart, put some ribbon on it, and tie it around you,
and that's it.
And then just hope it don't get wet, and then and then she coughs and it splits open, and then there's a show.
I have a maid outfit.
Oh, she got a maid outfit.
That's nothing to do with Cupid, though.
Oh, actually, I do have something red, but it's red and black. It's kind of, but it's a. I'm using it as a tablecloth. So
you know what? I have a shirt that has a red bat on it.
There you go.
But then you won't be able to see it because of the feathers. Should I not wear the feathers tomorrow and just wear the cloak and the shirt?
We're just gonna have to have a meeting. We're just just to figure it out. We just have to have a meeting. We'll come up with something.
Oh my God. Rob's like, oof.
I think you like hard idea. Is that what it is, Rob? Now visions of Darkwood popping out of a cake. Oh boy. We don't have time for that. Otherwise, yeah, we'd set that up.
For the happy birthday for Janice.
Volunteering Susan for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Pop out of a cake. Why not?
Would be happy if she just put like cake on her face. They would.
I'll just smear cake all over me. There we go.
Yeah, you have like a cupcake next to you, and this is as close as you're gonna get to that. No time to bake a huge cake.
No, I don't have time.
It's
not going here anymore. It's still melting very quickly.
It's heating up at Rob's house.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That'll be funny though. I'll just show up with cake all over me. Oh, you know what? I could use, do they have they have chocolate whipped cream. You just draw like a heart on me and like fill it in with like whipped cream.
There you go.
And then put sprinkles all over me. There we go.
There, see, she's setting herself up now. And then just hope it just doesn't, get too warm in your house and stuff starts melting off. As soon as it'll be dripping.
Yeah. That would be good.
And then all of a sudden the avatar goes up really quick because stuff dripped off too quickly. Well, apparently Rob's got issues, so he wants you to private message him. He's got some, maybe he's got some recommendations.
You guys are fun. I needed this. Oh my God.
Well, we're glad that we could accommodate, Susan.
I hate to think what tomorrow's going to lead up to, though.
Probably trouble, especially if we have a little sip here and there. I still got vodka left.
What's a good cocktail that I could do tomorrow? Let's see. Kraken.
All I have is vodka, so
I could do shots of Kraken.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man.
Then you may see whipped cream or sprinkles or whatever else.
It might turn into a fully adult content program. I don't know, boy. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
We have to wait and see.
Sky's the limit. And whatever we've got hanging around.
Yeah, definitely. I have to definitely look around and see.
Only thing I have as far as if you want to go the fruit route, I have oranges. Oranges and some apples. That's all I've got.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a thought.
This all started so innocent. Yeah, that's it. It turns corrupt really quick, Prism.
Central Ad Paranormal Society. Yeah.
That is just wrong on many levels. Central ass. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything. We'll leave that up to everybody's imagination.
Oh my God.
Exactly. Yeah, they're sweet. We are. We're not naughty. I don't have the naughty button on here, guys.
Some whipped cream, some strawberries, and a bow and arrow. Oh.
There you go. Earl's got it down. A bow and arrow. If you don't have
any that was a typo. Yeah, right, Rob. You meant what you said.
You don't have whipped cream. You could use packing styrofoams, the peanuts,
and tape it on me.
Just glue it all onto you.
Oh my God! Who's going to take it off?
Well, hey, that's up to you. Who takes it off? Or get yourself some red balloons. You remember the ladies that used to do the striptease with the balloons? There you go. Mm-hmm. And then we do some kind of question and answer thing, and every time that somebody gets one wrong, Susan has to pop a balloon. Mr. Prism, ladies, I know, bad. Like I said, you just don't know.
Just don't know what tomorrow's show is going to bring.
He's talking about I got strawberries in the freezer. They might be a little cold.
Oh God, I don't even want to think about putting something frozen on me. Wow.
I'm sure it would heat up quick. Then she'd have droopy strawberries.
Or get some tassels.
There, oh God. You got time. We're not going to be going on till later. Yeah, Rob said, I'll get my questions ready. He's on board. Tina says, I can't wait for tomorrow. God, I hope it's not. Oh, now I hope we don't disappoint.
Now I'm like, oh my
pressure.
God.
The pressure. Shit.
Laura, you're part of this too, so you're gonna have to do something.
No, I'm just the narrator. I'm just
So I'm gonna be the guinea pig.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right. I don't know. I'll find something. Who knows? The whipped cream melting that's the idea of it. Yeah, I know.
Oh, like Carla's tassel. I don't know if I could do that. Like Elvira does it. Like you need like the muscles, like to twirl
Just gotta
them
learn
around,
how to
right?
swing it, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably takes, a little bit of practice. Especially if you want them swinging in a different direction. It's an art.
Ew. See, now I feel like I can't let anybody down. So now I have to really think.
Told you the pressure.
I have to really think now.
Come up with something. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
Huh.
Surprise us. It's going to be enjoyable. Thank you, ladies, for the excitement. Well, you are very welcome. You're very welcome.
You're very welcome. Yeah, it was a fun show.
Oh man.
Now I feel like I have to like get up to standards now for tomorrow. My God.
Yeah. So she's gonna be working tonight, trying to figure it out.
You have to figure it out.
If I don't have it, I make it. So I'll figure something out. That's the bonus of
cutting out
craft
those cardboard parts. Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, I've got huge pieces of poster board here and stuff. So who knows what the hell I'll come up with.
See, I don't have a lot of that stuff. I don't know. I just have to look and see what I have. I do have, I don't know. It'll be very cold. I do have like a long chain shirt.
Uh-huh.
But it's not Valentine's Day though, but it's like a long chain shirt. It's not really a shirt. It's like a halter top, but it's all chains.
Do you have red ribbon? You could like weave through it?
Yeah, I may be able to and like put it over the feathers or something.
And
maybe.
then have some heart little things going on in there, or
I don't know.
So you gotta use that imagination. Yeah, Sage says not enough time for black feathers in the carnival style. Yeah, oh geez. Yep. But they would be cool.
Yeah.
Susan's just gotta pull out her Vegas costume. She knows she's got one.
Or my dancing days outfits.
There you go.
Yeah.
You still got those?
I do. Surprisingly enough, they still fit.
Well, then, hey, there you go. Make up something with that.
I'll try.
She's got the go-go dancer vibe going on. A little Valentine inspired.
Oh my God, that's going to be scary.
That'd be scary.
Wow.
You never know.
You never know.
You might like what you come up with. Let's see, going medieval now. This is going to be fun. Yeah.
Going medieval now. This is going to be fun. Well, see, now everybody like have these high standards for me now.
So yeah,
I don't know what I'm going to do.
You got several hours to come up with something.
I would still probably wear the cloak because that's just my thing. But the rest of it, I'll have to think about it. Well, I could easily wear my feathers, my wings, and leave the feathers out or something. I'll think of something.
She'll think of
I'll get
something.
Laura's approval. Laura will see me beforehand, so
So
I'll get
yeah,
her
we have to have a
approval
meeting.
first. Yeah, we'll have a meeting first, and then I'll
Meeting
come
of the
on board.
minds.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh, the
fun.
moms love this.
Valentine's Day.
Hey, let's say you got nothing going on. You got to make up your own Valentines.
Exactly.
I would say don't go all out, but I think the guys would rebel against me. Oh yeah. Rob says that whatever you wear, I'm sure you'll look great, Susan. See?
I have to think about it now. Have to think about it.
We'll come up with something fun.
Yeah, we will. We will definitely. Yeah. And now I'm gonna have to think. As soon as we're done with this show, I'm gonna be like tearing my closet apart and saying, "Oh my god." Yeah.
No matter what Susan does, it'll be great.
I'll probably change my makeup up too. I may like instead of wear the usual black makeup,
Right.
I may put like red around my well, not that you see my eyes, but I may do like red or something or burgundy
Right. Yep. Think outside
instead
the
of the
box.
black.
Yeah, nice.
So I may do that as well. Oh yeah, we have a little thing going for tomorrow.
So there you go. Some ideas to kick around, and we'll see what we end up with.
She's a precious little thing. Oh, thank you, Earl. Thank you.
Just sage a nightgown and a cup of coffee. There you go. I thought about doing like the morning brew with like rollers in my hair and cold cream on my face. I've just never done it.
That would be cool. That would be funny.
Oh my God. Because I still have like those, remember hot rollers?
Yeah.
I still have a set of those. So yeah, I could just like roll them up, put them in my hair.
Just use when I want to curl my hair, I just use those foam rollers that you just twirl around. Those. And I just like leave it there for like a couple of hours and then I just take them out. I don't really do much with my hair. I just mine is every now and then I just curl it and that's it.
Oh, mine's naturally curly. You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but because I put stuff in it to weight it down, because otherwise I look like a giant afro head. And it's just not attractive to me. So I keep them more on the straight side.
Oh my God. That's funny. Yeah, with the mask on and the curlers.
Yeah.
And the moo-moo.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got all that stuff.
I'm like, when somebody first told me about moo-moos, I'm like, what is a moo-moo? And they're like,
my mother-in-law used to wear
that dress that a lot of people wear that has
like a house dress.
It's like a house dress. And I'm like, oh.
And not for nothing, they're actually pretty comfortable. I had one, it was kind of, they called it a lounging gown. God knows where it is, but it was like satiny and stuff. And then when how could it be lounging? You sit in, you slide off everything. So I never really wore it. You're trying to lounge and relax, you end up on the floor. Nothing, comfortable about that. But I figured, because actually, I think my mother still has like some of those old like house dresses and stuff like that. So that's what I thought I would have did one time, but I just never did it.
That would be funny. You should still do it. That would be hilarious. I would definitely.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. You got your full of rollers, cold cream all over your face.
Funny. I think that would be hilarious.
It says, if I had a cigar, I'd be smoking on a cigar. This is what it really looks like behind the scenes.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should wear my bright red wig.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
I have it's like a well, I used to like dye my hair like really like red. I used to be a redhead.
Right.
I used to love red. I dyed my hair red for the longest time, but then it was so hard to maintain. Halloween, it's only about 8 months away, Laura. There we go. We have a Halloween skit already.
Yeah, there you go.
So I used to dye my hair red all the time. And then, I finally, it's red is in my hair is so hard to maintain. So then I went back to my color. I do have like little like red strands in my hair.
Yeah.
But I may actually wear Yeah, I may wear the red wig tomorrow.
Nice,
But
nice.
it's like a auburn wig. It's like really,
Oh no,
it's
I've got one.
red.
Actually, I bought it from when we were going to do the Halloween show, and I bought red. Oh, I put it on. I go, oh, this is awful. So,
Yeah,
but I might have to dig it out and maybe even put it on. I was bad. I was like, oh, this is bad. I don't
I
like it.
think yeah, this is pretty, like, you could definitely tell it's a wig, and it's not like red, it's like auburn kind of
No, this
orangey.
one was red, and I just didn't like the way it looked on me. I think, oh, I ain't wearing this. It looks like shit. So, but I'll have to dig it out and see, maybe play around with it.
Yeah, I could play around with that because you can I'll still wear it underneath the cloak, but at least, it won't be my typical black hair or like dark brown hair that I have. So something different.
I put it on and then go on show and scare the
Yeah,
shit out of everybody.
I wore it a couple times. So, I mean, I'll put it on. Maybe. I have to
We'll
just see
see.
how it
Let's
looks.
kick it around.
Yeah. I have to see how it looks.
And then we'll
And
see
then
what the final
definitely the
product
red
is.
makeup. So it'll be
So
fun.
tomorrow the theme is red. We'll have to see what we can come up with.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Well, it's about 2.5 hours, Laura.
Yes, ma'am. It's time to say goodnight to everybody and let everybody do
Time
their
to
thing.
say good night.
What was the thing? What was that song? It was from a show. Good night, sleep tight, pleasant dreams to you. What the hell show was that from? I don't remember. Was it Lawrence Welk? I don't know. It might have been.
Thanks for the show, ladies. Oh, you're welcome,
You are
Prison.
very welcome. I'm glad everybody had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. It went to all different parts.
Oh, we gave Susan something to laugh about. She needed a good laugh.
I
So
needed a good laugh. That was funny. Thank you guys for joining. I really needed a good laugh. I was pretty. I mean, I went out today and I did a couple of things, and and then from work and everything. But it was good. It was good to laugh.
My dog is scratching, so you hear the knocking at the door.
Thank you, Rob. I hope you could join us tomorrow. Tomorrow probably be a late show, around 7 or so.
Yeah, probably 6 or 7.
We'll decide. Laura's gonna create the thumbnail and she's gonna
and I'll
post
put it
up,
out.
so.
I gotta make us something, a good thumbnail, and I'll take care of that.
As long as it's not me in a Cupid outfit, I'm good, Laura.
I can't promise. I can't promise. I really enjoyed the show. I just talked the last 45 minutes, and I really am going to be sure to check out tomorrow night. I'm on the road right now, but I can still be there. You just be careful out there, Earl.
Oh, Earl, be careful. Be careful. And
be careful out there driving. Shit weather, weird people. Just be careful, sir.
Yeah, safe travels, Earl.
Rob is already there waiting. He's waiting in the studio.
Rob, you're gonna wait till you're not gonna get any sleep.
He's gonna be first. Candy goes to Rob. So, yeah,
oh my God. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. And stay tuned for part 2 tomorrow.
This crap's going to continue. Look forward to it.
This crap is going to continue. Lord knows what it's going to be, but
it's a full weekend of crazy. So
yeah, and then Laura again on Sunday and Monday. So yeah, full weekend.
That's the thing. And they're going to say, like, shit, man, we're tired of looking at her. So
full string.
Sometimes it's just got to be done.
Yes. Well, everybody, take care.
Thanks, everybody. We had a great time. Glad you did. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Wiz. And you have a great night as well.
You guys in chat somewhere.
Toodles. See everybody tomorrow. And take care. That was fun.
There you go. I'm glad you had a good time.
That was just, oh my God.